I actually feel bad ending that music because it's actually one of the best tracks that Restream has. But oh well, needs must. So, welcome back to the Butter Bunch. My name is Jacob Butter, and also, when it was ladies, Jacob Butter speaking. Welcome back, either way, to another episode of. So, yes, I'm back. Thank you all for being patient and waiting upon my magnificent, grandiose return. And also to people watching on the Butter Bunch channel, happy 3 years, because yes, it was 3 years ago that that the Butter Bunch was created, and I ushered in 3 people for that project, and only one of whom it happens to be here right now. There's another one who's joining us later, so unfortunately, to KW asking for all the Butter Bunches here right now, yeah, currently Shorty is actually sick, so we'll be down a person for the time being, I think. But we do have one member who is actually here right now. Our regular guest, Gareth.
Hi, do I know you? I was looking for Zane, and I thought he was here, but like, where'd he go?
Zane, remember to change his profile picture before starting this.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm Gareth. Oh, also sorry about the door. It kind of never mind.
What happened to my Gareth? What happened to my Gareth?
No, I'm sorry. Oh,
right. Okay.
Oh, I hear someone knocking at the door. Oh no! Help!
Wow, he knows what knocking is. That's a start. Okay. Right. Let's check the chat before we actually return. Yes, it is a Butter Bunch comeback of sorts. So yes, welcome to that KW on both channels, and also to Josh and to Ghost Kitty, and let's see. Oh, and it's Frostlight as well. Am I missing anyone? Let's see. But is that voice acting? Yes. And now, please introducing the man behind said performance, Aiden.
Oh, sorry, Gareth. May have broken into my house as well, and also stole my computer, so I had to steal it back.
I see. Well, well done. Well done subduing him.
Yeah, he's very strong, but you know who else is stronger? Not me. So I called a bunch of people.
I see. Well, you've had more success wrangling assistants than I have today. However, the chat, yes, I did forget about Bond. Sorry about that, Bond.
Wow, you're gonna make Bond start to cry, okay? You don't want that on your consciousness.
This isn't a Secrets of the Plex review. That won't happen today. What it is a Music Freaks review. So.
Oh man, it's me, you, and Rosie Closey. Oh my god.
Yes, please welcome our special guest for today, Rosie Closey.
God, no. It does kind of look like that though, of like the middle being like black, and like it kind of looks like, oh man, it's Rosie Closey here. You know, she's just happened to join us like a guest. Like no.
Oh my goodness, that would be. I did think at one point of surprising you with Mimi XD since I still have her contacts, but yeah, that never actually panned out.
Oh, that would be amazing. I want to meet her.
Wait, no, you already did meet her, right? Because you auditioned for
I want to talk to her. God, I don't know, more often. Okay, I haven't talked to her in a while. Okay, it's complicated. I'm good at words.
Okay, all right. Wait, actually, wait. Oh yeah, it was me, because I was thinking, because you also said that about Mania. You haven't talked to Mania specifically yet, but you have to. Yeah, okay, fine. Just checking.
Yeah. Listen, I haven't talked to a lot of YouTubers. Okay, my bucket list is to meet YouTubers.
Just wondering if you need extra guests to join or not. I mean, It's
I mean, we could use
yeah.
Kawaii-chan. I mean, what? I'm kidding.
Hey, KW, you want to come in and roleplay as Shorty?
My,
Because
yes.
BB's gonna be here later, but if you want to come
Oh
in
my
as
god.
Shorty, then
Yes. No. Let's do that. Hey. KW. I mean, Shorty. You want to come to complete the butter bunch, Shorty?
okay. Well, I mean, if she says yes, then I'll send the invite. But yeah, we should get cracking because BB will be joining us later, and yeah, if we start whenever she's here,
Oh
we'll never
my
finish.
god.
So
KW said yes.
why does that sound like a marriage proposal? Yes, I will be Shorty.
I will be Shorty.
I thought you'd never ask. All right, fine.
That's gonna be wedding proposals when like Shorty takes over the world and just makes everyone like one person in the relationship has to be Shorty. You know?
Will you join my hive mind? Will you assimilate with me?
Exactly. I don't know. I don't really watch Smosh, so. I mean, I guess it would depend on the YouTuber technically, but you know, I don't really know Smosh or watch Smosh. Or I don't know anything about the person.
What was the question?
Depends on which YouTuber. Aiden, depends on what YouTuber. I mean, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't want to meet like Shane Dawson or.
Oh no.
Who else?
Onision.
Onision, I wouldn't want to meet him. I don't ever want to meet
Colleen Ballinger.
Oh, yeah. I don't ever want to meet her. Oh god, the list is high. I don't ever want to meet. There's a list. Okay, I can't think. Totally Lynn. I don't want to ever meet that guy. I don't even know if he's still around.
I don't know who that is, but I'll take your word for it.
Remember that controversy with like the Gacha community?
Oh, sorry, Len totally. Sorry,
totally.
you flipped the name.
So Listen,
yeah, okay.
So. Oh, Shorty's here! Oh my god, Shorty managed to make it. Kind of.
All right. Okay, here we go. All right, Shorty. Hi.
Yeah, Shorty, your profile pics look strange.
Yes. Listen here. I forgot to find my old profile picture, so I stole KW's profile picture because I like to pretend to be people. So.
Yes, of course.
That does make sense. People do love pretending to be you as well.
I know,
okay.
like baby butter. Why?
No, Shorty says Glass Boys. Okay.
It's not even Glass Boys or Glass. Yeah, it's not even Glass Boys.
Oh, it's GI. It's GI. It's an I.
What
is it? I don't know, because that's definitely that doesn't say Glass Boys. That says that. Okay, that either says Gis Boys or Gliss Boys, because there's no A there, so it can't be Glass Boys.
Okay. So here's the thing: when you're making up a word, you gotta include a vowel because that's the only way you can actually say it. Because without a vowel, it becomes so hard to say. That's why you add in a vowel so you can say it easier if you're gonna make up a word. God.
No, it's actually Klingon. Just have no vowels in it. I don't know. Right. Have you seen KW? Oh, don't worry. KW was in the chat earlier. It's fine.
Yeah, she's just watching. And I also heard that she's working on some project. I don't know. I would just remember that she's been working on stuff.
That does sound like a thing that KW would
to
do.
Her a
yes.
lot, you know. So you know, I know some of those projects.
And because you told me all about them off camera, I know about them too.
You know what those projects are as well. Jacob knows everything. Not really, not everything.
Yeah.
He knows half of what I know.
Yeah, I was on call for half an hour with Aiden, and he gave me like almost a complete update of what I've missed.
Yes, you missed so much, Jacob. I missed you so much.
I missed you too. I missed all of you.
Aww.
And we're back now. Let's watch some music, freaks. This is Lovesick Luke.
Oh wait, that's what the stream says. Why does the stream say the
Yeah,
music?
no, I changed the title. It just doesn't change on the restream
Oh.
event. The title on YouTube is correct.
I was
don't
about to
worry.
be like, why is the restream say the pink-haired devil? We're not in episode 3 anymore.
Right?
I know it's duplicated the event. It's fine.
Okay.
Let's listen to. I guess we get our first musical number right
Yeah.
off the bat. Okay.
How it is to be with you. From the first day I saw your face, I knew this love was true.
You know, oh my goodness. Okay, so
Oh,
I was about to
no.
say, you know, it would be hilarious if it turned out that Daisy was there the entire time he was singing to her.
So
I'm back.
Jacob-
I'm back apparently.
Mhm.
And the predictions continue. Let's go.
Well, I mean, we all know Jacob actually has like Julia's powers from Fallen Angels. You won't well, actually, Shorty, you may or may not understand that. I don't know if you're up to date with Fallen Angels, but like KW would never understand that reference.
I'm fairly certain that Shorty has actually just either not watched Fallen Angels or just completely forgotten about it.
Probably both.
Not as like that it exists. I mean, like forgotten about what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens.
Once we come back to singing, hey, it is the Music Freak,
Well,
so
you know,
there you
we
go.
gotta get our musical number. Technically, there's another one
Of
that's
course.
at the beginning. I think. Yeah, there is.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would be a bit weird to like do
is
only
it
one if it's coming right at the
Seasons?
beginning.
I think it's Seasons is the one in this one. I don't know.
Cool. Okay.
Nothing I can do, so I can
I was just standing there just going.
Also, by the way, look at
That's what my mum
keep-
looks
keep
like
in
whenever
mind, This is
I'm
all in
performing
Gacha
something.
Life, right? Okay, so Jacob, I worked a little briefly with it when I was doing the demake for Fallen Angels during that season 1. For a season 1 scene, but
Did you also use it for like the O Raven song for Fallen Angels?
No, I used Gacha Club for that.
Oh, okay.
But
Never mind,
you know how hard it is to change mouths
do.
and poses and stuff like that, and like look how much his mouth changes and
It's not hard. It's just tedious.
hard. You know what I mean? It's harder. Okay, do you know how?
Mhm.
It'd be so much faster if it was in Gacha Club.
Yes, that was one of my favorite additions that happened
Yeah.
in Gacha Club.
be with you. I can only imagine.
I'm guessing this is also part of like what inspired people to be like, oh, I guess I need to start lip syncing because there you go. This is the standard now or something.
Lip syncing is hard. I don't know if people do it, so I don't do. I don't do exact lip sync. It's too hard to do exact.
No.
This level of.
I did in fact experiment. I did also watch a KW video today, which was the latest Fallen Angels reaction, which I didn't get to see.
Oh, I didn't see that yet.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh,
No,
well,
it's fine. You can spoil me. I'm gonna watch it later, anyways. I always.
well, all I was going to say was that one scene that I tested out, the version of lip syncing that I would have done, you know, having the mouse done separately, and you know the scene where I did, you know, it was pretty sure it was Zach was.
Wait, are we talking about episode 2 and 3 reaction?
Yes.
Oh, I already saw
Yes,
that
Zach
one. I
was
thought we were
Okay.
referring to like a one that another.
Fantastic. That's great. Zach,
I don't know.
can I carry on what I was? Yeah,
Yes.
great. So Zach was lip synced in that one scene, and then his soldier friend wasn't. I forgot what his name was now.
Mike.
And yeah, and again, nothing of the mouth displacement or anything that such was actually talked about, which means again, experiment successful. Our method is just as convincing.
Imagine us.
Hold on. I don't recognize the pose that Jake, I think his name, was in. So we're using custom pose. I forgot some of the Gacha Life poses. Maybe. I didn't end up using any of the music performance ones.
I think it is minor tweening here, but I think it's like the arms missing and like the arms just adjusted slightly. You know?
Yeah, I don't remember any guitar strumming in Gacha Life either, so that was more likely to be tweening.
You know, you gotta wonder, do these characters just have multiple voices?
Nah, it's just this is what we're
You're
hearing.
referring to the fact that they sound different when singing because there's
Yes.
different songs by
I mean,
different artists being
yes.
used on
Have
them.
you?
Yes,
Wait,
that's
have you? You haven't seen the Miraculous movie, but the Miraculous movie has like different people singing. than that.
Oh
and-
wait, is it a musical?
Yeah, no, it's a musical, and like they actually have different people singing, and like people are making fun of it, which I get, but at the same time, I don't mind it personally. You know,
I
it's
think the
fine.
voice
I'm
actress.
assuming.
Oh wait, go ahead, Jacob. Butter.
I'm assuming that for the Miraculous movie, the songs were original. They just happened to dub different people to sing the
Yeah.
songs. That's actually also
Al-
a common modern practice in
although,
Gacha
I will
today,
say,
having different
I
people.
will say it is. I do get why they would want different people, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure a Marinette's English voice actor like did like an English cover of like an anime song, like Bad Apple, I think.
No, she
What-
have done many.
She said singing. I
song
know that.
projects.
Yeah, I know I know the English actress of like a Marinette has actually done singing. So it's not like it's not like she's like, oh, I wasn't actually paid to sing originally, and I don't really know how to do it. You know.
Yeah, no.
Well, according to what I've heard about Miraculous voice actor salaries, that might be more true than you think.
Yeah, I
Probably.
just remember Christina Veen sings a Heathen song with Nemo Sabah from the Suicide Squad movie, so I know that for sure that she can sing.
Yeah. I don't know. It would have been cool if she
Okay.
could sing, but if they let her be the singing voice for Marinette as well. But you know, I mean, I don't think having different people sing for a song, you know. And
I mean,
plus,
she probably have seen the intro, right? I mean, if it's her voice in the beginning of the.
I think what KW was saying also was that in this instance, because it's multiple different songs by multiple different artists that are being used and not original songs that happen to be dubbed by one different person, it is more striking when you hear several different voices.
really,
rather
are
than
there
just
different
one.
artists though? I don't think they are different artists. I think it's all just rival music from this point on, where it's like rival in Calamity, I think is his name. I don't know how to say it, but like I'm pretty sure it's just that it's mostly their songs or like their versions that they made. Because
Okay,
like
then.
she kind of started like a friendship with them over.
That does make sense. Yeah, I can see that happening. All right. Okay, before we proceed with this, one thing I got to do actually. Oh, hold on. Actually, two things. Need to read the chat first. The other guitar pose isn't a custom pose, or it being that many poses. Okay, all right, fair enough. I think this is also the last Gacha Life episode before the animation transition happens.
Bon
so
said that the next episode will be transition from Gacha Life to Gacha Club. That's what they just said.
Did it transition to Gacha Club? Because I remember there was a Gacha Club edit of episode 1, but I thought from what Aiden said, it was fully animated from this point onwards. But I guess we'll find out.
From
Either way,
episode 5 onwards, that's where the animation comes in. And
Either way, hello, BB.
Shorty managed to make it.
Now, of these 4 people here, one of which is not like the other.
I think
what are you talking about? This is Shorty.
Oh,
read the name. Read the name.
I'm
What are you
just
talking
saying,
about?
I've been sitting here for a solid 4 minutes, and it's weird that I only just now picked up on the name.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Everyone's their normal selves. It's just us, the Butter Bunch. Obviously.
I could have sworn this said something different 4 minutes ago.
No, it didn't.
No,
it didn't. Trust me.
Nah, it's totally us. The Butter Bunch is here.
No, Bon, I'm not. Well, I guess I sort of am fresh off my theory crafting, but no, I'm home from college.
Ooh, colleague.
There you go.
But I do have many theories, which I'm excited to put on
film theories.
None of which are of a concern right now. So let's continue.
Nope, not film theories. We're still waiting for the movie to come out.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for the FNAF movie. I hope it's good.
Same.
Did this just stop playing? I guess the piano isn't going anymore, so that does make sense.
Absolutely wonderful, Jake. Your voice is just as beautiful as I remember.
You know, from a week ago.
Thanks, Daisy. Man, it's been a few weeks. I know they've been practicing for a while in universe.
Hey, man, all I'm saying is maybe...
It's like time passing in Fallen Angels. It does actually happen. It's just... you're just not acknowledged that often.
Hey, you know, maybe she just has really poor memory.
Wow.
Well, I mean, it's not really necessarily like poor memory. It's just more a poor concept of time passage or something.
In her defense, I
maybe-
have that as well.
I was about to say maybe she's autistic, and that was the justification for that. So there you go.
I don't know if that's an autism thing, but I definitely have.
I thought you said it was.
I don't know that poor time understanding is that.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe not then. I just realized also I was blocking my face with the logo, so yeah, I moved Aiden out because I feel like the only person with face cam should probably at least be on screen.
Well, I mean, I guess you could
Okay,
say that
carry
I'm now the top dog.
Oh.
Oh no, never mind. Okay, apparently anecdotal reports actually do suggest that's the case. Okay.
Oh,
then.
okay, fair enough.
Huh.
All right, so not dementia then. Sorry about that, Gliss boys.
I mean,
Oh,
she may have white hair, but she
guys,
doesn't have dementia.
Jeez.
Nope. Then again, we have seen white-headed characters with memory loss before, haven't
Oh
we?
no, Travis, no!
You all must be so excited for the band competition. You're all so talented.
Aw, thanks, Daisy.
What can I say? It comes naturally to some of us.
Whoa! I think I just saw your head grow even bigger just now.
And we're all chibi characters anyway. That would have been a great fourth wall
You're
joke.
one to talk.
Well, thank you for letting me listen. I won't interrupt you guys any longer. My parents are waiting to take me to dance rehearsals.
You dance? Wow, you really got your plate full, huh?
Indeed. Well, good luck, guys. I'm sorry for
I'm not
interrupting
the
your
only person
rehearsal
who says
time.
indeed. We didn't
Not
really,
at all.
I guess, yeah.
Come
Well,
back
I mean,
anytime.
actually, is indeed commonly said in Britain.
Not really, actually.
I don't know.
That girl
Because I'm
really
like,
is the-
Rosie's British, you're British.
Well, okay.
No,
There's a
We
difference.
have mentioned there are a few specific British things in the music.
Yeah,
quiz
like
that
the
do
whole
come
head girl
occasionally,
thing,
but that
is
isn't-
weird. It's like,
Okay,
we don't
for
have head girl
example.
in America. That's not a thing here.
Okay, to be fair,
Yes, for example, we've commented on that before.
I say indeed quite often, actually.
Indeed.
Okay.
I'm sure you could find many examples somewhere in the Butter Bunch chat. I haven't bothered to check, but I'm sure they exist.
Yeah, if someone is mad enough to do that, just use the fine transcript version of YouTube. Just click that option. Don't scroll through the entirety of videos. I mean, watch hours is one thing, but your time is precious as well.
Epitome of cute.
Yeah.
There are 40 instances in the Butter Bunch chat of me saying indeed.
Oh, in the Discord chat. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. The one that's existed for 3 years. That's not too much of a high ratio, but it is
Oh,
something.
sure, but if you add that up with all the other group chats and stuff I'm in,
Which we're not going to do right now because it's a waste of time currently for this
I'm not
video.
sure if I even
Singing
could. That's a lot of stuff that I've also left.
Okay, important line.
Fantastic. Moving on.
Love song in front of the girl.
Hold on. I feel like if this is an important line, we should restart this. I also failed to mention that Sean, was it? Yeah, he also seems to have developed a crush on Daisy after their previous interaction from the end of the last episode, which I suspect I understand why that was implemented, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx it, because I feel like that's just what happens whenever I say stuff on this show.
Guys, I'm sorry for interrupting your rehearsal time.
Not at all. Come back anytime. That girl really is the epitome of cute.
Yeah.
That was not an important line.
That's not the line. We're getting to the line.
Hi, Jennifer.
Can you stop talking over the... we're trying to hear.
I bet you're pleased, Jake. Singing a love song in front of the girl you're head over heels in love with.
You traitor! You almost didn't say anything.
I mean, we knew that for episode 3. That wasn't.
Yeah,
entirely
no, but this is
important,
where everyone else
now.
finds out.
Oh, I see. Fine.
Because
Right,
They didn't
okay.
know that.
That is true. Yeah.
Oh, is someone in love?
No.
Yes.
Wow, Haley. Okay, you know
Oh.
what? Fine.
Not Haley,
Haley
Millie.
crushes
It's
Big
Mil-
Head
her
Boy.
name is
Has-
Millie, not Haley.
Okay.
Haley is
Has
the
Wrong
Has
Has
character.
this
That's
just
green
become a
character.
triangle?
Uh-oh.
Daisy?
Well, actually, maybe with him. Yeah, maybe with trying with him.
Oh,
but
no,
not with Millie.
uh-huh.
Millie has a different crush.
Oh.
That was from episode 3. But yeah. Yeah, that lasted. That truce was actually a really good like bonding moment for them, and now she's just blown that. Fantastic.
I wouldn't say.
I like how proud she is of that. It's like Jake did her a massive favor last episode, and now there she is. No wonder they call her the pink-haired devil. Even when she's trying to be nice, she fails miserably. That's awful.
In love, but I have liked her for a long time now.
Aw, you're blushing.
That's very cute. Just don't get too distracted, Jake. I don't
I think I have a new least favorite character in this
want
series.
a girl to be
Oh,
the reason you're not
no.
performing
Yeah.
your best on the day of the competition.
That's not gonna happen.
Gona? Did it?
Yeah, that was.
Did anyone else hear that? That was some weird delivery.
That's not going to. Yeah,
Gonna.
maybe. Yeah.
Maybe he tried doing a bit of a Texan thing, but like the character's never been Texan before.
Maybe this is
Not to mention that was also
I'm
the
pretty sure
only
it's in
moment
America.
where.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah,
it is
no,
America.
it's like-
That was also the only slightly Texan way of saying anything in that sentence. So
Wait
I
a
don't think
minute,
that was
Wait
it.
a minute. Wait, if this
Jake
if
was
this
channeling
thing-
his inner Pedro Pascal, from that one character that Shorty really likes.
Yeah.
You know the one Shorty, don't you?
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I just
I will
realized
say you
something.
react a lot more calmly after Jacob said Pedro Pascal than you usually do.
Well, here's the thing. It's been a while since I watched Pedro Pascal. Been trying, to catch up on Last of Us because, he's in it and he's kind of hot,
Kind of hot? I thought you thought he was super hot.
It's that one character. It's not specifically him. It's that character. whose name I've forgotten.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, Jacob gets it.
But like,
Yeah,
I didn't-
actually, I
but,
always
It's
like,
weird.
watched that movie.
I don't remember the show's name, but I don't remember it being Last of Us. He is in Last of Us, but I don't remember that being the show name.
It wasn't a show. It was a movie. It was one of the Kingsman movies. I think it was The Golden Circle, but I could be wrong.
That rings a lot of bells. Actually, that might be it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if this takes place in America, which I think it does,
It's a lot of
I've-
American people. I would assume
Yeah.
so.
but like a British person making a voice acted gotcha show. Set
Yes,
in
set
America,
because that's where all the
I
voice
had a
actors come
nickel
from.
for
Sometimes people.
If I had a
Okay.
nickel for every time that happened, I would have 2 nickels, which
have
is
2
surprising
nickels, which
because
is
it
a
happened
lot,
twice.
But it's
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I have 2 examples as well. One.
Yes, 2 nickels. There you go.
I'm just saying, there's Scott Cawthon, lives in Texas. A lot of FNAF takes place in Utah. Just saying. But also, shoot, what was the other one? I don't remember the other one. Never mind. I have one example.
Okay.
You have 1 nickel.
Me, actually. That's right. Me. I'm in Texas. Rip in the Dark is in Norway.
Yeah, it's not. It's what Aiden was saying specifically was British creators, British gacha tubers setting their shows in America, not Americans setting something in another part of America or in Norway. That's a
Or
different
in
thing.
Specifically Norway. You could have said in another part of the world and it would have worked, but instead you just specify in Norway.
There you go.
Is it all that I just noticed a bandage from Millie's cheek? For some reason, my brain remembered not having a bandage.
Oh no, she had that for a while. Yeah,
Hmm.
since episode 1, I think.
Oh man, she and Zach have something in common.
Yes. One thing they don't have in common is healing powers.
All right.
And you know what? Millie also has something in common with Alana. Red hair. Not the red eyes.
I
Is
mean,
that red hair?
I don't know,
That
but
looks pink
and,
to
like,
me.
She's the pink-haired devil.
reddish
but I'm
hair.
not-
Okay, it's reddish.
It feels like it starts out as pink and just gets pinker the way you go down.
My goodness, so are we at a mechanical claw? The claw trying to lift up hay because you're grasping at straws right now.
Well, good
Oh.
work today, everyone.
Right.
Okay, Bon, I need
Also,
you
wait
to
a minute. I just
stop
realized there's
talking.
also another similarity between this and the mutant girl. Having unnatural hair colors naturally be in the cast. So in this universe, they're natural technically.
You know, yes, I am. But you know what? I see that as pink, and if I were wrong, someone would have corrected me after I said that, and no one did.
And you are not.
It's like
You are
reddish
not
pink,
wrong.
okay? It's reddish.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm colorblind, not monochromatic.
Oh yeah, are you?
So this character's hair is grey. That one's grey. That one's also grey.
I made a similar joke
Slightly
actually.
lighter grey.
I made a similar joke actually on an SMP a while back where I played as a rat character, and they were like, "Hey, aren't
Yes.
rats colorblind?" And I was like, "Yes, but it's a common misconception that a lot of us are monochromatic. I in fact am not. See, and I can point, and I started pointing out colors, and then purposely got one of them wrong.
Yeah. Of course. See, that's the way to do it. Jerome ASF should have taken notes. All right. Could you imagine seeing in black and white?
Yes.
I mean, if this were a pre-recorded video, I could just put the effect on right now,
God.
but I can't do that.
Darn it! Can't you just put a filter over the stream?
Like shows in the 1960s. See that? This is pink sheep lore right now. The color was not invented until 1930.
Dude, this was a story all the way back in middle school, and I told Jacob this a while back as well. I had this one kid, and he was in my theater class at the time, and he genuinely asked the teacher, "Hey, but when was color invented? Wasn't that after the?"
I knew it was coming, and it was still funny. I knew that was going to be the punchline. See, at least when you're a child, that's the kind of thing that you might get away from saying. But unfortunately, a lot of adults in America probably will say something very similar.
see, the in America aspect is probably where that comes from.
Oh, well, in America comes a little Karibo, but I digress.
Rehearsals again at lunchtime tomorrow. And remember, Jake, 12:30 on the dot.
Did I just watch someone just slide away in the background, like just really awkwardly there?
I mean, but yeah, Luke sort of like shifted into position here, which I do appreciate because it does mean that Rosie Closey has awareness of like how essentially it's kind of the same thing you would have to do with like stage movements, because sometimes you have to like get into position in the middle of something as if it were live. But a lot of times with video, you don't think about that, because sometimes not even the same take if it's live action, or you just skip ahead if it's animation and cut off screen. But actually, that was a nice detail to include if it was blurred and out of focus.
Hey, Luke, are you okay?
I just can't, man. I can't. I don't like this.
Luke just pulled her.
Would you rather?
Would
you rather him go up to you? Good.
No, here's my
I'm
thing.
making fun of myself now. You good, Adam? You good, Alana? Aiden.
I just heard Zach say that in KW's reaction.
I forgot. Why did I write that in so much?
Hey,
Wait, what happened in KW's reaction? Because I'm totally not KW.
Yeah.
I know it's yeah. So to explain, in one of the scenes, Zach says "You good, Adam," and I remembered that. Yeah, that was a line that comes up a lot. It's kind of the same way that Aphmau would write "I see" or I would write "Indeed."
Yeah,
we all have specific words that keep coming up.
See, my thing is, and I get what you're saying, Jacob, but as I'm watching the scene progress, I just dislike it more. See, it's. I understand the concept of, oh, hey, he has to be at this spot, so they have to move him somehow, but it'd be inconsistent if they just, like, cut and saw him on the side. Fine, I understand that. But why did they have to make him move? Because what just happened is he moved away from the drum set, moved to the front, and then moped around for someone else to come to him. Why didn't he just stay at the drum set and then someone went to the drum set?
That is true. That's true. It would have worked either way. I feel like maybe he was getting ready to leave, and they just kind of like thought of something. Maybe, although I must say he has channeled his inner Gwen Tennyson here. Aiden, do you remember that one scene in Alien Force where Gwen is just standing over Kevin in the car, and just going like, "Ha." He keeps on going, "Ha." Yeah, "Ha."
Just like,
yeah.
just
Basically,
throws that
yeah,
invite to the dance.
Oh, what?
that is what Luke has done here, but it didn't take that much effort because Jake is more attentive than Kevin is, which is honestly
Well,
not
to be fair, he wasn't doing anything. Kevin was working on his car.
That is true. Kevin was busy, yes.
I think Let's Boys is into history because they said something about color that was discovered.
I don't remember colored films existing since the beginning of the Earth.
Okay. Who said anything about films? Anyway,
well, that's
so I
whenever
think
color started existing. So therefore,
right. So moving on, color was discovered. I think color wasn't necessarily discovered at
Color
that
just
time.
existed.
It was
People
more like
noticed it.
it was more like color was determined. It was categorized at that point. It's like saying, oh, mammals were discovered when we came up with a name for them. That's not really how it went.
People
We just
discovered
came up with a name
breathing
afterwards.
at a certain
Yeah.
time period. Like,
well, to be fair, they had to.
Breathing was invented 200,000 years ago
I'm not
with the
even-
birth of Homo sapiens.
I'm not even totally sure, and I don't know the history of color, so don't quote me on this. But I'm not even totally sure it was that color was discovered. It's probably just they needed an adjective. Like it's kind of hard to describe things without mentioning color.
oh, be careful though.
I mean, yeah.
They may start trying to ban
Word
adjectives
color-
again.
The word color. Don't worry, Aiden. The word color is a noun. Colours
well, wait,
themselves will
we
act,
mentioned
so.
that they're coming for verbs. They may come from nouns too.
No, but adjective as in
we have left.
like for instance, like back in that day, right? Just because I'm a nerd, right? Greek mythology, big thing here, right? Gray-eyed Athene, right? They had to do the it's an under.
That wasn't 40,000 years ago. That was 4,000 years ago.
Nonetheless, they still had to use they had to make a word to describe a thing.
They had to come up with that's what I'm saying. It wasn't discovered. We just came up with a name for it. That was my point. So yes, that was a thing already. I'm glad we're on the same page. Finally. Okay. Luke, what is wrong? Please tell us your woes and troubles and tribulations.
Oh, you know his troubles.
Well, yes, because the episode is called Lovesick Luke, so I do know. But please, I want to hear it from him.
Oh.
I didn't hear a word that he said. I'm rewinding.
You okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine, thanks.
It doesn't seem like it. Is something...
Wait, Aiden, remember, similarities? Someone said they're fine, but it doesn't seem like it, and the person's not convinced.
When people say they're fine, you know what? No, wait.
If he calls it out right now,
I'm pulling it up. Give me a moment. I'm gonna pull up the remake specifically.
Wait, Vaughn said,
sure.
well, Squirrel and Nile see particularly monochromatic vision. Their lives are a custom 60s film. Who's Squirrel and Nile?
That's a good point. Oh, you haven't seen them? They're from a thing called Secrets of the Plex. So yeah, that was.
I remember we better talking about that when setting up the Ruin live streams.
Honestly, she mentions it a lot in. She mentions it occasionally in the group chat for the Butter Bunch, so you might have heard it from there. Yeah. Depends how much you actually read what's in there, because I know that you skip a lot of it. But anyway, let's see.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, they do not skip it as much as Aiden over here. He will actively ask what we are talking about when the answer is 2 messages above him.
True.
I don't deny that. Yeah. Okay, but let's see if Jake actually calls it out.
No, I
Doesn't
thought we were
really
gonna
call
show
it
the
out,
clip.
but close enough.
We need to show the clip.
Well, yeah, we're gonna show the. Yeah, well, you can show the clip, but I don't have. Okay, there we go. Now it's here. Well, just like in time.
Hey, you good? When like that. They never leave.
What?
No one's falling for that anymore. Who was that boy?
My ex boy.
And that's all the Fallen Angel remake stuff you get for now.
I mean,
Until the
yeah,
remake
nice.
officially comes out, which
That is a nice teaser. That isn't the only example of it, but that was
one of the main reasons calling it out. Fallen Angels,
Mhm.
and that was what was that? What was the original video? Was the original video like 2 years old now? I think the original video was like 2 years old, or like a year and like a 3/4 year old. It's a bit of older clip. Oh God, I'm feeling old. I'm feeling old. Fallen Angels is getting old. It's already been 3 years. How has it been 3 years?
Hey, you should see.
How do you think I feel?
You should...
How do you think I feel, Aiden? I'm in the record.
You should see me with Rip in the Dark. I spend like a couple months not producing it, and I feel like I have wasted my entire life and I will die unfulfilled.
I will never finish Fallen Angel. I will forever be unfinished.
I think about it. I try not to think about it sometimes because I do fall into an existential crisis on occasion.
This is more of a case of like, the thing that you started happens to be so much older. Like, I mean, yeah, even though it hasn't been that long yet, that you might feel that way much later on, regardless of how many episodes you end up doing. But yeah, for the purposes of this, yeah, just to remind people that the mutant girl is older than Rosie Closey's entire channel. So yeah. Hey, at least that means that I didn't rip off.
What do you mean? Rosie Closey invented the concept of voice-acted gacha. Not Afmail.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Not you with the mutant girl. No. Rosie Closey herself invented the concept of voice-acted gacha. Obviously.
And that is the reason behind its success, and not the 500,000 subscribers she had before releasing it.
Yeah,
yes,
and all the Drary stuff that was on in there before.
Yeah,
no, of course not. That has nothing to do with the amount of views it initially got.
Is all right at everything, clearly.
It was because it was the first voice-acted gacha ever in all existence.
Hey, what came first, TMF or TMG? I don't know, people. Look at the alphabet. Okay, proceeding.
I guess you could say that. You know, Jake, I'm kind of jealous of you.
Huh? Really?
Jealous?
Yo, I see that look in his eyes. Let's see them make out or something. I don't know.
God. I mean, that would actually kind of be cute. But we don't talk about that's not gonna happen. But it would be cute. I mean, I would ship it.
There's already one love triangle going on. We don't need another. Actually, no. There's two. There's two love triangles going on. We don't need a third.
Hey, let's make some of them let's make some of them come out as polyamory and just merge them. See what happens.
I mean, hey, that way no one has to make it. That way there doesn't have to be a single decision. Everyone gets
not
all of the climax is trying to decide which one you should choose, and the answer being all of the above.
Just like be like, hey, wait, well, actually, that would be a great ending to something that's all about like a shipping war. Like we write a series that's a shipping war, right? But the ending is literally just polyamory. That's just the ending. It's like, you know what? This is stupid. Let's all make this work.
Dionysus would agree with this conclusion.
That'd just be a hilarious ending to like a love triangle or like a multi-ship conflict. Like,
Oh, great! Another quote from me immortalized. Fantastic.
Wrong. I couldn't be a part of my baby.
Oh no, it's blushing.
I'm sorry.
What?
Did I just steal Jacob's power? Did I just... I feel almighty.
Listen, I mean, I'm just saying, with that
You were talking about Jake before. You were not talking about the drum. The drums are bullshit.
Okay.
And that is an effect that's been applied behind Jake as well.
But the drums are blushing about these two. It's very clear.
No, not about those two. About Luke specifically calling it my baby.
Okay, but I mean that drum now with that blush is kind of looking kind of sexy. I mean...
Oh,
and
God.
Hey, it's a good thing we're on the This is the Butter Bunch channel, isn't it? Which channel are we
Butter
on?
Bunch and Jacob Butter's channel, so both.
Yeah, but this is going to both.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, no, we can't go that extreme at the moment, unfortunately. But I mean, those drums be pretty
Alright,
sexy.
I was about to take it further if it was just on Butter Bunch, but alright.
Of course you are.
I
Yeah,
mean,
okay.
hey, I know I can start using my drum for drumming.
Probably Bob
We're
was
not gonna
go
finish
to
that.
the backstage.
I'm not gonna clarify. I'm not gonna clarify that, but you know.
No, please do not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, there's a there's a good message from Ghost Kitty. I'm mostly curious, in all seriousness, who made the first ever voice acted Gacha?
I think technically was it?
I don't
technically
know.
Aphmau?
I do. No.
Or was
I
it
do
even
remember there was
before
some more.
Aphmau?
Yeah, it was before Aphmau. Yeah, there was. I do remember there was one thing that I found that had 2 releases of it. That was from January, but also even beyond that, that Aphmau reacted to a few gachas before making some of her own, and that was when some of the time it was just essentially just one person speaking over it, but that does count. And actually, that was one thing that she did actually say, that she did appreciate when people voice acted their own stuff, which may or may not have been a slight motivation as well.
I do remember
but,
BG Mike and like some of the I think it was specifically BG Mike reacting to some stuff as well that like had like maybe like some like younger gacha tubers being like, "Hey guys, today I'll be doing my story." Or something like that. You know, they're very shy. They were very shy. I mean, it was you know
how accurate you did that, man.
Hey guys, today I'll be doing my gacha story. I hope you enjoyed.
Story.
Story.
My story.
Exactly.
Today my story is about death with lots of blood.
Lots of blood and gore.
That sounds
and
like
death.
Emily. That sounds like an old Emily.
Oh
video,
my god,
actually.
our chat has gone into a direction that I don't know. I don't know if this is against the rules or not, but it's starting to lean into a direction that I'm not sure about.
Are we talking about labor camps?
Yeah.
I love labor camps. I sent your aunt there.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
I sent your aunt there, remember?
What about Hey,
Okay, now I'm even
what's
more
your opinion
confused.
on
What
World
is-
War II?
But I sent your aunt to that.
Very
labor camp.
emotional. Very emotional.
I don't know. Listen, I'm not good. It's okay.
What was even the prompt for that?
I
Okay,
don't know.
never
Someone
mind.
mentioned labor camp,
I
so
don't-
you know.
Yeah, the prompt for the comment. I don't even want to know anymore.
Aiden was saying he likes labor camps. I was
I
curious
never said labor camp
about.
before that comment.
I said I didn't want to know anymore.
I find it easier to convey my feelings to the one I love.
I mean, love. Dang, that's kind of strong. I mean,
He
you're-
just called it my baby. I feel like that's not off the cards
I
right
mean,
now.
well, yeah, but like you could be like, "Oh, I love this bag," but you don't normally be like, "I love this person" if you're just romantically interested in them and you're a teenager and you know.
You know what, Aiden? I take it back. Luke isn't Gwen. Luke is Kevin, and the drums of the car.
Oh my god, yes. Although, just wait for them to get blown up constantly, but then come back to the very next episode.
Pew,
I mean, yeah, he can fix them.
How do you even do that? Like, the car exploded. It didn't even like, oh, it just got a scratch. No, it exploded. It didn't exist anymore. How do you do this?
I don't know.
Listening, Logic, and Benton. Okay,
Oh, we have
maybe.
someone
Oh, hey.
new. Blue Eclipse.
Oh, hey, look
Oh,
at that profile picture. It's Rosie Closey. I'm
I
kidding. It's
mentioned
not.
Blue to UK. Oh, I mentioned. Wait, you're not KW. What am I saying? Oh, well, Shorty.
Of course I'm not KW,
Well, I did
Aiden.
mention Blue to my good friend KW, and like Blue's the one who did that animation I showed you. Showed
Oh,
KW.
you're talking about the person. Sorry, I thought you meant the color. Hey, when I showed blue to my friend KW,
No, but
Hey,
Blue
look at this
Eclipse.
cover. They
Blue
did
for
discover in ancient
shorthand.
Greece. Blue.
Blue.
Yeah.
Blue. I'm saying Blue for shorthand. Okay.
Yeah. Of course, yes. I was going to make a joke of like, oh, hey, look at that profile picture. It's Rosie Closey, and then do the thing.
Oh my
you know,
god,
thing, but
Rosie
the moment has
Closey.
passed.
I didn't know I knew Rosie.
Oh my god, we like music freaks.
I mean, well, Blue does have some stuff in common with Rosie Closey. I mean, there's like blue in her hair.
That was indeed
You know,
the joke, Aiden.
But
No need to
then,
explain
but
it.
like, she does animation, sort of tweening, you know. So basically, they're the same. They both
we
do
are aware,
Gacha.
yes.
They're basically the same person. Right, Blue?
I think
Yes,
Ghost Kitty has the right idea. Oh look, what's that over there? Oh look, it's a Jurassic. Let's go look at that.
Oh look what's on the screen right now. It's the video. Let's watch it.
Well, I'm not sure if it makes it any easier in my experience. But, hey, you shouldn't give up hope. Why don't you just tell him how you feel instead?
I'm not sure.
Oh, he knows. He knows that Luke likes the men's.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it was ever revealed. He knows Xander likes the men's. But I don't know.
Yeah.
There was never a scene where it was acknowledged that Luke also likes the men's.
Wait, that's actually a very good point, because maybe you're right. Maybe time has passed a little, and Jake has picked up a little bit more, because up until this point, he's been on the periphery of the music club entirely. Now they all mostly seem to be okay with him. Maybe Xander's still
Yeah,
iffy, but,
Xander is Xander. He I don't know, man. Xander, I have mixed issues. I have my issues with Xander as a character. He just annoys me.
That's not what I was trying to get at right now. What I was trying to get at was, yeah, it seems like now most of them have warmed up to him. Maybe it was just after the Millie incident and they were all okay with him immediately. But if that is the case, then you're right. He shouldn't know that just yet, because, why on earth would he?
With Sean for a while to work on technical stuff. I'm going home.
Technical stuff. So vague. To work on technical stuff.
Good morning, class. Today we're going to learn about technological stuff.
Although, to be fair, that was said in a goofy voice. This is at least said in a serious voice, but still kind of like, maybe you could have been like, oh, work on some of the circuitry or something, I don't.
Xander's VA is such a sweetheart. Seen his video.
Oh yeah, I have seen his videos. He is really nice. I do really like
okay.
VA.
You know whose VA is also really nice and a complete contrast to the character that they voice? Pop.
Milla. Oh
Pop's
yeah,
Milla.
She is so different than actual Pop, and she also plays Keith, which is also extremely psychotic. So it's like she plays all the mean psychotic characters, but she's really nice. She's like, oh.
Yeah, she's one of the sweetest people ever. People don't realize that.
The psychopathic characters, of course.
I wonder if good people who are really nice or just really good at playing the villains at this point.
I don't know. I did recently land the role of Ganon. So and Aiden landed Dark Link for KW. So, yeah.
You guys got Ganon and Dark Link. What?
Yeah, some Zelda
apparently
AU thing from KW's channel.
Yeah, which I was surprised about, because I thought that Dark Link was supposed to be the same voice but edited as Link, but I guess KW probably had her own reasons for that. I'll ask later whenever I see her.
With me?
Oh, yes, I'm coming.
Denier, I mean yes. That's what I was talking about.
What?
See you tomorrow,
I'm so
Jake.
confused.
See ya. Well, that was surprising. I wonder who Luke could be secretly pining.
You're so dense.
I mean, I guess their gender based on nothing at all, but I have no idea.
I feel like I'm being stared at with those eyes, feeling like getting judged.
Oh, hey, look, there's someone who looks like Emily. Oh, she's gone.
Oh, right, okay.
So then suddenly, this huge debate erupts about whether I'm gay or European.
Oh god, a meme.
I get that.
That meme! Why?
What do you mean that meme? Wait, no, do you not know where that comes from, Aiden?
No.
It comes from Mean Girl. Wait, not Mean Girls. It comes from Legally Blonde, specifically.
Oh, I haven't seen that musical. I've seen Mean Girls, the musical, live.
They make that same joke in the movie.
Okay, look, I haven't seen Legally Blonde. I want to see the musical. I probably should see the movie. I just haven't got around to it.
I can't get up with new
love
musicals.
Phoebe, would you like to know where I first heard that song?
Ooh.
And the only place I've heard that song?
Broadway, because you're a nerd?
You know what? Yes, BB. I have traveled to the US and gone to Broadway specifically to watch Legally Blonde, the musical.
Okay, here's the thing. If you went to the US, I would feel bitter if you didn't stop by Virginia. I'd be like, how dare you come all the way to the US
but
just to not stop by Virginia for me?
Yeah, but does Virginia have Broadway?
No, but listen, we can have musicals. Okay.
Right, hold
It's
on
not
a second.
Broadway,
Hold
though.
on a second. Right, okay, here we go.
Listen.
Can I just point out to people that this is where Broadway is, and this is Virginia. There's a bit of a stretch.
Listen, I don't care. If you come to the US, you gotta visit me. It's very important, Jacob. Okay, you gotta come down here and visit me.
You gotta visit your
And I'll
friends,
show you around my
Jacob.
town. I will show you everywhere around my
You're
area.
across the entire country. What, am I supposed to also go to Texas as well and see PV?
Hey, and
You
don't forget
can,
about
yeah, do
Georgia
it.
down there with
Do it, you know.
Shorty.
Let's plan a Butter Bunch themed road trip, okay? You come down here, and then we go on a road trip around. Okay.
I will say I have legitimately thought about fun things we could do for like a live action collab one day.
Oh my
Like,
god, yes.
And we just never advertise it. We can just simply show up.
Exactly.
Shorty and I made an entire list based on Unazana's videos at one point.
Yeah.
I wonder if I still have that.
Oh,
Probably.
please do. Please. You
Okay.
better.
Yeah, I'm
But if
hoping.
you come
I'm
to the
hoping
US,
it wasn't heard in the
stop by
hard drive
Virginia.
disaster.
It's very important. I'm on the East
Okay,
Coast.
fine.
I am on the East Coast.
Yes, I know where Virginia is.
It's spelled like this: VIRD.
I just pointed to it on a map. I know.
And it's in
Oh
a
my
place
goodness.
called America.
America.
The land of the free.
It is lit and the home of the brave. Yeah, this is literally like one state above where I used to live, so don't worry. Okay, and yes, background characters. We mentioned this in the previous episode, but it does bear repeating. Yes, it is great to see background characters doing stuff, going about their day. Nice inclusion of extras. And that is way more tedious as well. Probably on the same level as changing mouths. Maybe even more so. What about you? Tell me in private what state you live in, because I don't want you to dox yourself on here if you don't want to.
Although I think...
Oh, okay, never mind. You did. Okay. All right.
Just because of my coiffed and crispy locks and my immaculate fashion sense, they made an absolute fool
I'm pretty sure that's also lyrics from the
of
song.
themselves.
I'm just saying, you have a good fashion sense, but not for this grade. You are liable to get made fun of.
Yeah.
And
He
bullied.
gets a suit when he goes in the Gacha club because their outfit's slightly changed, so he gets a full-on suit. So
Hey, look, I just read a great Gacha character who wears a suit. Well, there's
listen, I don't know, okay, and also just saying, you're not. I'm pretty sure your VA isn't even European. So why is that debate rolling up? You're not European.
Well, they mention because in the song, at least I think it's only the song, but in the song they mention, hey, and they look great.
Well, I mean, British people sound great as well. I mean, have you heard the British accents, or at least a decent?
The song is all about like the speculations of a particular character, and the immaculate fashion sense I think is part of it. I've heard the song once. It was in a Gacha music video.
Yeah, it was one of the various reasons why it could have been either or.
There we go.
British people have
gay
good
or
style.
European.
And he was both.
I don't. when the song says European, I'm not sure if they're referring to British specifically. I don't think they were.
Judging by the accent, here's the thing.
Maybe
I don't know if the characters themselves even know what they meant by European, but if they did, they probably meant France, given the accent. But
there you go. Oh, also, hello, William. Your friend Blitz ruined Uno. But that's part of the fun of Uno is ruining it.
Yeah, hey, I'm surprised they ruined Uno and not the friendship. Honestly,
don't worry.
That's what Mario Party's for, okay?
There's a very easy way to ruin Uno. It's called DOS. It's it's the sequel card game. Which, by the way, I did actually buy it. I tried to play it with my friends on holiday.
I think they actually announced like a third one as well.
Trace?
Oh, fantastic!
Is Trace canon?
I think it is. Yes. Hold on.
I'm guessing so. Well, okay. Well, DOS is actually
We're gonna
not
get
really that
Quattro
good.
eventually, and then
Went back to
Cinco. I don't know many other Spanish numbers. Okay.
Seis, but yeah. I think that's enough numbers anyway. Don't worry about it. She got very close to ruining my Josiah's friendship. Fair enough. Okay. I mean, Monopoly is the board game known. I thought it's a lot of board games.
I feel like I've heard that about Uno.
I guess. Well, yeah, Uno is a card game. It's different.
So yeah. Okay. Fine. So I get. Or we're just putting those in like completely different categories now. Does every category of game need to have like a friendship ruining level? I guess.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Mario Party is a video game. Uno's a card game. Monopoly is a board game. You know, it makes sense.
It really does. Yeah.
I think just a lot of board games would ruin friendships because you're trying to win a video game, lose by to family or friends, whether online or real life.
Yeah, just play use your words as much easier. Speaking of words, I just want to point out half of those are misspelt, just to let you know, but I do appreciate the effort.
Sounds like it.
Wait, hold on. Kinko? Wait.
Remember how I just said half of those are misspelt?
I didn't stop to think about that, but...
No, clearly before you replied to what I was saying.
When they found out I was both.
Oh wait, so you are European as well. Okay, interesting. Backstory, please elaborate.
Lore.
You okay, Luke? You've been very quiet.
No. Backstory first, then we get on the plot, please.
Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Just thinking.
About what?
Oh, you know, the competition and stuff.
Oh, hey, it's a young
It
empress.
is getting closer,
I'm kidding.
isn't it? I just hope everything goes well.
A Empress crossover with Mutant Girl and Music Freaks? Canon? Woo!
Oh, Lord, no, that would never happen. I'd probably be too strict on the rules of the Butterverse for Rosie Clausy to bother.
Messing the whole day up.
Really? You know that's not gonna...
What on earth are those? What in the 7 layers of the underworld are those abominations I am witnessing right now?
It's the new students.
This isn't Hatterful Boyfriend. We're not combining birds and humans.
Oh my god.
I don't see. Oh wait, those are birds. I thought those were like snails.
No, they're
what
not.
difference would it make if them? Would snails be an exception?
Yes.
Why would snails?
Snails are amazing.
I got a
Little,
question.
little
If snails
zimbies,
were allowed
okay?
in the school, would they ban Salt being able to be brought into school because Salt got literally murdered?
Okay, to be fair, peanut butter is a very common like human like allergy that is incredibly deadly. A lot of schools don't ban peanut butter.
Yeah, but Salt literally will just instantly murder them.
You can say that about most humans in peanut butter.
Yeah, but that's it. I mean,
I don't know about most humans, but
I
some
guess
quite a
most
few.
people wouldn't intentionally grab peanut butter and touch them with it.
Why would the snail intentionally grab salt and chuck it down their throat?
What about French fries? What about French fries at school lunch? Okay, we need to talk about this. So what? A snail goes up and gets their school lunch, but they're French fries.
I like this, David. And the snail goes up. Not that they got bigger, that they crawl up.
They crawl up and they get their lunch, but there's salt all over their fries and they kill themselves, okay?
Thank you. Next.
Wait,
Hello there.
Bonson, is Xander going to question that Doug has the same exact hairstyle?
You know, I feel like if I saw a duck with my own face on it, I'd need therapy the rest of my life.
Hey, you know, there's a FNAF story.
Wait, I can make a duck with
that.
your face on it? Give me a moment.
I meant like in real life.
Oh.
He wants the competition to go
I'll make a duck for you
just
now.
as much as all of us.
I know.
Hey, I'm glad that you gave him a.
Why is that lady wearing a monocle as well? What are some of
I
those?
don't know.
What is going on?
No, Rosie Closey ran out of outfit ideas at a point, and you know.
Yeah, possibly.
I think it was really mature.
I'm pretty sure those ducks appear in all of Rosie's videos.
Where are these Easter eggs?
Yeah, except they're literal eggs this time because the ducks keep hatching.
Well,
the final episode is just all of the eggs.
There you go. Look, there she is right now. Give us answers. Take Take your non-neutral cards and give us answers.
So you see how her
A bit
eyes are
more
shaped like
serious
hearts?
than
That's
when I
not just a
first
cute
thought.
design. That's
Oh my
actually
God,
because
she's in
that's
love with
actually
that
because
girl.
well, no, it's actually because she's not human. She's actually sucking out someone's face at the moment for more dust.
I guess she does want to suck someone's face, but not in that way, not in the supernatural way.
Oh,
God,
dear
okay.
God.
Hey, I think there's a movie about this. Is that called like Alien or something?
No, that was impregnation by like an alien.
Yeah, but they use face huggers to do that.
Oh yeah. Maybe she's a face
And I
hugger.
couldn't say no.
Oh.
She'd be the size of those ducks.
What a
if she were.
statement.
We saw the Rosie Duck in episode 1. I didn't, and I slept soundly because of it.
It's practically begging for forgiveness like a kicked puppy.
Well, you do have a weakness.
Removing people's faces is the plot of Metopia. No, it's not. It's called a Rosie Closing music video.
No, that's just removing their eyes.
Imagine monocled lady in the music video that happens right now. It's like, hey, look, what's wrong with you? Well, I am so lovesick, and then everyone's eyes just vanish.
I guess this is where we go our separate ways now.
Oh, did I just see Morwenna somewhere back there?
Oh.
No,
What?
it's just a random
I was
child.
about to be like, Morwenna. why would Morwenna be there?
Hey, Rosie Clausy, look me in the eyes. I mean, there's a lot of similarities going on here. No, I'm kidding. That wasn't Morwenna. I think it looked more like Agatha, to be honest. Maybe.
Agatha? Oh
For
my
a split
God,
second.
Agatha's canon.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Second season, Agatha becomes the main protagonist.
No, the character had irises and pupils. It's not Agatha.
The trees.
Oh.
They look pretty, don't they?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
It looks like autumn has arrived. We should take more
The
hikes and
seasons come and go. I thought of
I
you.
like the idea that he's blind and was just asked how nice those trees are, and he looks up like he pretends like he knows what he's looking at. He goes, "Oh yeah, I love those great trees." Yeah.
Yeah. Me when I'm talking to my crush. that is. Listen, I stutter a lot, and say lines like, hey, you look pretty nice. It's like I am so bad at talking to crushes. Okay, and it's sad.
Hey, pro tip: maybe don't say what. As a follow-up.
I don't say that normally, but I get really.
I like you say normally, as if you have enough balls to ask any man out.
No, it's not asking. I think what Aiden is saying is just like casual conversation at the moment, not necessarily working up into asking someone out, which also I imagine will be a struggle, but not this time.
I have zero chance of any of my crushes, except for when I learned that I had a crush in high school that actually turns out to be bi, but I don't really have contact with them anymore. So that's sad. We don't talk about that. It is not going over here, okay?
Over there in Virginia?
Yeah, listen, everyone is straight here. Everyone is straight.
Hey, no, you had the bi person.
Yeah, I didn't know that at the time, and I asked one of his friend, and he said, I don't think so, when I have asked if he's in the men's.
Okay, I'm sorry. So, okay, but now that you do know, you can now ask.
I don't have contact with him. We don't go. I'm not in high school anymore. He's not in high school. We're
simply find him. You live in America. What do you think?
What do you?
No, there's no way he could have moved. This is America. He can't afford a plane ticket.
Who's thinking about plane tickets? This is America. You could just.
I can't drive. I don't have my license.
Oh, look, man, with those gas prices, he might not be able to do that either.
Even if
use your bicycle. That could work.
That would be hours of biking. That sounds terrible.
Yeah. Also, BB, have you ever tried to track down an old crush specifically for that? 'Cause it feels like the kind of thing that you would probably not come up with doing.
That sounds like
I have come up with it. That does not mean I would do it. There are things called.
Why would you want me to do it?
Well, because for you, You've been desperate for a long time, man.
Yeah, but like, geez, I'm not insane.
Right. Okay.
Can we not deal with Aiden's sad love story? Go back to Luke's love story.
I mean, I don't know
Luke's
how much
love
better
story
it
is
will
also
be personally, but we'll see.
pretty frustrating. Also,
Oh, cool. Well, I guess let's eat our greens so we can go back to. I don't even know what dessert would be in this instance. For me, it would probably be like, oh, I see. No, wait. Let's eat our greens so I can actually have my dinner.
I like chocolate ice cream.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Aw.
Right.
You should like chocolate ice cream. It's good.
What kind of ice cream do you like?
Cookies and cream reign supreme, baby.
Ew.
Fair enough then. Cookies and cream it is.
Ugh. You know I hate camping. Might I remind you of the time that gigantic spider found its way into our tent?
Oh my gosh, me and my arachnophobia.
Flashback, please.
I have bad arachnophobia. I think we get a flashback during the song.
Oh, okay, fair enough. That does make sense. That tends to be where they go. I also like how this reminds me of Running With You a little bit, just like the way that, establishing two characters like have this history that they both must have. We don't need to see necessarily the moments. It's cool if they do, but we don't need to see them entirely. Just obviously anyone who attempts this, do what is done here and just casually mention one thing rather than.
Remember that time that we were chased by that killer? Remember?
Yeah, do you know that killer's name?
Jeffrey Bezos.
Jeffrey Bezos, okay. Yeah, you guys remember when we were chased by that killer, Jeffrey Bezos?
Listen, it happens. Jeffrey Bezos sometimes becomes murderous.
Yeah, no, he tried to pummel us with an Amazon cardboard box.
Hey, if you guys ever watched Inside, there's a little song about Bezos in there. Specifically, killing his rivals was an implied lyric there.
Oh, speaking of songs, it's Jeffrey Bezos. I mean, like Danny mentions him occasionally during his song.
That is very true. And before we proceed any further, can I just remind people we're currently also streaming on Twitch, a platform owned by Jeffrey Bezos.
Jeffrey Bezos is gonna come kill me now. No.
Hey, Jeffrey Bezos, I haven't streamed on Twitch for a while, so you can suck it.
Oh, so it's not your stream, so you just say what? Fantastic. Okay.
Hey, look, man, you upload all of your stuff to YouTube anyways.
This is what got Shorty's 24-hour stream destroyed.
Okay, I don't like how you guys keep bringing back the fact that I demolished Shorty's stream by accident. Okay, I don't even know what.
Okay, Jacob, I sent you something in your DM. Show the stream this beautiful creation of mine.
Is it a Jeff Bezos edit?
No.
Oh no, it's even worse. Wait, actually, we
could put him in the Mutant Girl. I'm sorry.
What I was going to say was make one of the things that you just made right here, but instead of the head you used, use Jeffrey Bezos' head.
Yo, Jeffrey Bezos' head.
Yeah. Hold on.
I don't want to Photoshop. Well, not Photoshop, but Pyropaca. Listen, it's a lot of work. We'll do it later.
Also, yes, Bon,
Okay.
I do think Moose Tracks is a Canada only ice cream. I've never heard of this. I have heard of it. I've never seen it.
It sounds very Canadian.
Yeah, Moose Tracks doesn't sound like a very American like thing specifically. Well, look, we're just not known for moose stuff,
There you go.
Oh,
yeah, look how cute Jacob Duck is. Jacob Duck is adorable. I love him.
How did you succeed immediately at something that Rosie Closey failed at 4 times?
I don't know, but I love Jacob Duck. He is so cute. We need Jacob Duck merch, okay? I
need Jeffrey Bezos snail.
Listen, I made a cute image of Jacob as a duck.
We understand.
And also, I kept the body blue, right? But here's the thing: that's to represent your suit. You see?
So much.
I understand that. Hey, normally changing my suit to green for no reason, so
Well, hey,
yeah.
well, I thought you
that is
like
some
green,
thought.
okay? You like green. I do it for
He
you.
does, but the green screen doesn't.
Yeah. Which by the way, no longer an issue, but it was back in the day, and I don't want to. I'm like one of the only gacha tubers to exist that has never changed the gacha design, and I want to keep it that way. I want to do a video like. Actually, I was planning to do this at one point when who was it? It was Beowulf, I think. Actually made a post saying like, oh yeah, here's like my first gacha design and then my OC design, and here's the new one. Now do your own. I was gonna do like the same audio, but just have the exact same number, just like change the year, and that was it. But yeah, I never got around to it. Shame. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're getting fan art. Fantastic. Okay.
Yes, I need Jacob Duck Fanner. Okay, let's make it trend. Hashtag Jacob Duck.
Oh, yo, the duck song, but with Jacob's face stamped on it.
Yes.
Okay, that would be funny. That would be a whole video edit, but yes, it would be funny.
I'm sure you woke up the entire neighborhood with your screams.
You know I have arachnophobia.
You camped in the middle of a neighborhood? That's a bit weird.
So, you know how you camp in your backyard? It's like
Oh,
that.
I see. Yes, that's fair. That's fair.
Hey, Ian.
I've done it before.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking like in the middle of the street. In which case, I was like, you know, if you're looking for
that would get you
danger-
killed. You would even get run over or yelled at.
Hey, remember, Luke? I hate camping. Remember the car?
remember the accident, Luke. Remember
Oh,
the
dude, no.
accident.
Okay. So I don't know if any of you guys know what the channel is. It's called Sorry. It's an improv troupe by a bunch of different YouTubers. But one of their more recent videos was them making a hamburger truck, which is really a hot dog like truck. And at one point they send Ronbu off into the middle of the street with the sign that the sign that you flip to advertise and stuff and the shows and stuff. So they send him off into the street. Ronbu goes. He goes, now this is called direct advertisement. They'll remember this when they hit it 30 miles an hour.
Oh, no.
They sure would.
Oh no, looks like Bonnery made a parody for the duck song because they said, hey, got any butter?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, come on, you can do better than that. Anyway, yeah, okay. Prediction for this part. Oh my goodness, Xander, you have a leaf in your hair. Let me get it for you. Blush or something.
Oh, hey Xander, you have something on your face. Grabs napkin. Let me get it off for you. Starts tapping face. I don't. Starts blushing. Looks away. I gotta go.
What on earth? What is that? Is that what you would do? Someone dabbed a napkin on your face. It's like, no!
I hate to see baby Aiden.
Baby Aiden.
No, anyone that dabs his cheek, he suddenly gets to this voice range, like his actual voice range today, and he's
get away from me.
Okay.
Yes. Also, also fun fact. Look at Xander's hair shape. Look familiar?
You mean besides the weird brown bit there in the...
I'm about to be like Marwick.
For example.
Yeah. Listen, Xander's Marwick confirmed. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know. I feel like in this, if this were a situation in the musical, it'd be Malwick taking the leaf out of Mowena's hair.
Yeah, then Morwenna would be super embarrassed.
Actually, wait, no. It'd be Mowenaah taking the leaf out, but she has to like reach up.
She's just like, No, wait. Oh, if it was still in Gacha Life, you could do that animated jumping.
Oh,
like,
dude. It'll be like Shorty, where she's like, "Hey, stay here, give me a second," and then we get a montage of like a daring journey into the closet, and we see them come back with a stool.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I'm the same boat as Sandra. I'm scared of spiders and bugs. I find like butterflies pretty. I don't want butterflies. But my brother was actually that was not the section that he made.
Like, have you seen a butterfly's actual body up close? It's terrifying. Like, it scares me.
I tell you what, anyone who's seen enough SpongeBob has seen Bug's faces up close.
Oh, there's like a whole episode about a butterfly.
He's like,
I'm aware that was the joke.
he's like,
Don't
get your
get so
hands off me.
Close. I can get it out myself.
Oh, sorry. I didn't.
Wow, you're welcome. Jeez, what does Luke see in this guy?
Maybe he has a nice body.
Oh wait, I forgot. His immaculate fashion sense is Europeanness or blah blah blah. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, fine. I understand now.
I don't know. I mean,
Fine. Well,
did the leaves just shift in the background? Hold on, I'm rewinding that. What happened?
I think it's just zooming.
don't get so close. I can get it out myself.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
It's fine. Well, I'm going this way now.
Okay, no, that was just me. That didn't move.
So, see you.
See you tomorrow then. No matter what I do, I just seem to keep pushing him away somehow.
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. I do like this song.
I was waiting so much for the leaf to blow in his hair, and then Xander just comes out of nowhere.
He just blows in his hair. It's just like yoink. This is mine now.
No, it's got to be a leaf with Xander's face on it to make
it's like,
sense. Yeah.
this is the special Xander head-shaped leaf.
It's a rare.
Oh my.
If Rosie Closey did fake bloopers, I would love to see a bloop where the wind just like blows too much. There's a bunch of leaves just attacking
just end up all over his face. Like, I can't see.
The seasons come. Yeah.
They change, but in a cycle that I can't.
I like the animated leaves, how they fly on the screen. They actually look really good.
He feels like he's smiling more than he should for this type of song.
That is true. I was going to say that one good thing about this actually is that we did have like a hint as to this song being implemented because, well, actually, Aiden mentioned it before, but in the actual video, with Autumn coming up, that being the lead in here, and I guess the seasons being big implication of like, as much as time passes, I'm not getting any closer, which again, an all too relatable sentiment for pretty much most people here. Except
based off
Shorty.
what I mentioned.
Except Shorty gets asked out by everyone.
They could have very easily had this scene be replaced by a gay or European version.
Oh my! That'll get you them copyright
I
claims.
don't think that would be. No, I don't think that would be as good. Not a chance.
You came into my life just like another season. Not long, just a time.
It's weird that they made the backing vocals like overpower the person.
Oh, you mean for the actual song? Yeah, I guess. But I still think that because this is a musical, there shouldn't be backing vocals at all in these tracks. But again, if you're using pre-existing ones, that's something you can't really avoid. It just comes with it. Like he's harmonizing with himself. Like who? I mean, I would love to be able to do that, but that's not how it works.
No,
wait, you don't have the power to multiply yourself just to sing with yourself?
No, the backing vocals definitely don't sound like him.
So no. We've been over the singing dubs and different voice. I think you might have missed that part. We had a whole tangent about that before, about how that's a whole thing that happens even in other media as well.
Yeah, like Miraculous Ladybug movie.
No, I mean like it doesn't sound like he duplicated himself. Like I'm hearing a completely different person doing the backing vocals.
Oh, right. Well, yeah. I get what you mean, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, they got rid of it around here, it looks like.
There's like a little bit I can still hear in the headphones. The background besties. That would have been a great name. That would have been a great name for this episode. I mean, Lovesick Luke does work. Don't get me wrong, but also, yeah, the background besties.
That alliteration, though. The Lovesick Luke.
Background
Aiden,
besties, Aiden.
Yeah. Aiden, if you ever get around
to make... Look at it. Look. background besties. That's also alliteration.
Hey man, Aiden, if you ever get around to making like a Fallen Angel spin-off about like random characters that you never gave an attention to, there's a name you can steal.
Trevor and Luna, possibly.
The background besties. With the
So,
star.
I understand, but think about it. Yeah.
Ooh, birthday. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Spider.
Back-facing.
Back-facing characters seem hard to make. I struggle with front-facing characters. Like, I have made a front-facing Morwenna. I have made a front-facing Adam. People on my community post have seen front-facing Adam, but it is hard. It takes.
I have seen front. I've also seen front-facing Morwenna.
It is very.
I've got that file.
It is a struggle.
I've got that file somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
Oh yeah. Remember the idea I had to have that image replace the one that you did? Remember? We talked about.
That's the one that you
incredibly
did.
vague.
No, in the intro, you didn't. Yeah. Okay. Listen. No,
Oh, okay.
No, you didn't.
Yes, the intro sequence. Yeah, unfortunately, that intro was made by William, so I don't have the raw
You
version.
could just cut that file. You just cut that last shot. And just mimic the effects. Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess I technically could do like I could use masking to completely track the transition. That would take forever, but I could technically do it. Anyway, here's front-facing Morwenna.
Yeah.
She's
mildly
very thick neck.
She's mildly derpy, but you know
It is far cuter than front-facing Phineas, to be fair.
Front-facing Phineas looks odd, man.
Oh please! Have you seen Peppa Pig?
Yeah,
Anyway,
Cherry actually downloaded a Peppa Pig game for $10 more than he should have. The game's already like $30, and it's all just elements from the show. Like they actually like copy an episode over. Like it's not a good game. There's even
Oh no,
there's
I
even a
understand that.
DLC.
They recycle a lot of that. They just use screenshots for their books and stuff. Yeah, Peppa Pig is like very lazily put together, and there's a whole categories video about that, which I can show you off camera if you want.
Yeah, I mean, my man spent a good $40 on a $30 bad game that takes a total of like 2 hours to complete.
Of course, right. Look a tiny bit of animation, so lift up his hand. Maybe I don't actually know.
I don't know which
don't wanna
one's
go back again.
worse, Garden Band or a really bad Peppa Pig game.
You want to show about two background characters called the background besties? I mean, the thing is that if you make a show about two background characters, they would no longer be background characters. They would be the main characters because they would then have the focus.
Oh yes, we love the background besties. That's the main protagonist.
Yeah, but anyone who saw the original stuff before the spin-off would get the reference.
Yes, if you do it as a spin-off to something, then yes, but don't do it as a first show because it won't work by the nature of it. I say it could be a fan product too. Yeah, I can imagine like just take some fandom and they just use two characters who have underutilized, or invent your own, and that way have some of the action that is already going on off screen. That could work too.
Hey, Jill actually has that exact outfit that Haley's wearing right now. Oh my god, I just realized that I like use that exact same shade of red for Jill's outfit in a certain episode of Fallen Angels.
Oh, so it's just okay, so it's just the red and not the rest of it.
Yeah, no, the rest of it I didn't. The rest of it, but no, like that exact, like those sleeves and that shirt, like are in that exact same red I did. Although I think I actually had I had an extra bit of white. Like there's extra white stripe on hers. But yeah.
Me oh my, look at that pink wall. It's so familiar. I'm sure I've seen a pink wall in something
so
before.
bright. It's such a bright pink. This is when he fell in love with the drum set.
Yeah, see,
that's what the love story is right now.
Lovesick Luke, more like love struck
seasons change. As soon as Xander started arguing with his cousin, Luke couldn't handle it anymore, and so he decided, okay, this is my new love now is the one that I have just been unceremoniously handed by the very cousin that seemed to have changed my crush's personality.
It's
I don't
stepsister.
know.
Listen, not cousin. Stepsister.
Okay, all right.
What are you doing, stepsis? What are you doing, stepsis? Help! I'm stuck. Oh god.
My time for revenge has come, Gareth. Yeah, you don't charge into a snowball fight without making snowballs first. Don't do that. What just happened there?
She ran by.
This
and
does not look
tripped,
like he's
yeah.
catching him. This looks like he is actively trying to choke him out.
I mean, okay, no, but here's the thing. Sometimes you kind of want that to happen. Moves hair a little bit.
Okay. First of all, shush. Second of all, can we get like a can we like can we get a play-by-play of what just transpired? So okay, so Haley goes around behind. Yeah. Okay. So she's off. That makes sense. Yeah. So Xander turns around to try and give chase. He then rams into Luke and then just immediately topples back. Luke is unaffected by this. Only Xander seems to fall pretty much with no run-up whatsoever.
Okay? Maybe Luke's got rock hard abs.
Okay, but even if that were the case, Xander had like no run-in whatsoever. So there's like no lead up for him to gather momentum to even be pushed back that far or even have that much speed. So why is he falling?
Maybe it's slippery on the floor. Like maybe there's some ice because it's snowing.
I guess, possibly.
Each time of year carries memories like a never fading whisper in the breeze.
I do like this upcoming shot here. It's not really.
We will keep on changing.
I like this shot. And like the way the blur and the shake is, it's really good. I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I suppose I'm not. I guess. Yeah, it does be like, okay, it's one of those things that it's one of those details like, okay, I guess it's in aid of something, but yeah, it works either way. Also, I don't know why I don't know about I've seen episodes of Childhood Friends unless it's in a sad mood because then I cry. I'm glad that KW is in here right now because I can mention this show now. So my favorite Taming the Bad Boy episode is episode 2 because of the fact. Hey, you made it, Shorty.
I know it was so bad.
But that particular musical sequence I did like, the one with the Kiss the Girl with Aiko and Nova, that actually, even though it kind of like hijacks the plot, so let's face it, that's not a bad thing. Taming the Bad Boy. That's one time when hijacking the plot is excusable. It's actively a better portion, and
I mean the main plot was still horrid. Like the whole Kiss the Girl was ideal.
That was the implication. The only thing that was the issue there that I mentioned in the review itself, which by the way, you can check out, one of the first Gacha reviews ever done, and one where Aiden actually had one of my favorite reactions to anything in Gacha review. But yeah, the one issue that I had was that it seemed like suddenly out of nowhere we have this character who seems to have been pining from the distance this whole time in the present moment, and then it's suddenly revealed, oh, they have this history. Here it ties in with the actual song. It shows the different seasons because of the fact that the song, it says itself here, every season carries memories. We've seen the memories of every season. It actually fits a lot better in this instance. But wow, surprise, surprise, the music freaks is suddenly better than Taming the Bad Boy. What a shock that was.
I mean, I'm honestly surprised. I mean, the music freaks could never top Taming the Bad Boy in my opinion, because Taming the Bad Boy is peak Gacha. Even stuff like Fallen Angels and the Moon Girl can't truly top Taming the Bad Boy.
I know, maybe KW should react to it, maybe. I don't know why she's so scared of that series. I wonder why.
I mean, first of all, it no longer exists in its raw form. The only way to do it is watch my reviews of it. So
I know,
it'd be
but
a bit
I'm
complicated
just
if she
saying.
tried.
I'm just saying. She could like pretend she has been,
That's
reacting
not
it
true.
with it.
Remember, there was a single episode out there that was re-uploaded by that one other person, minus the first like second or two.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
That's a
what?
good point. That's a good point. KW could, in theory, react to that episode.
Dang.
That is true.
Hashtag get KW to watch Taming the Bad Boys. Yeah.
Hey, that's one of
Absolutely.
those few moments that plagiarism is just actually, just worked out in the end.
Yeah. I used to have some other some other videos that were salvaged because of downloading them to watch on reviews and such. Unfortunately, I think they also fell victim to the hard drive disaster of June. So yeah, I don't think I have those
What
anymore.
a great tragedy that was.
It really was, yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. You forgot about that, yeah.
No, I mean
Okay.
not that.
To,
I'm having it.
I know that was from before.
No, Aiden came up with a plan. Anyways, although I do gotta go for now. But enjoy the rest of this episode. Bye.
Bye. Okay, back to the good song. Oh, and there's the eyes. Okay, I knew it had to be somewhere. And now he goes back and I do love. You're right, BB. He smiles too much in this song, and then goes immediately to being like, "Oh no, the season."
No, but see,
Okay,
hold on. I
love
just
the
saw the
running
smile
ghosts.
again.
This is running ghost children. Okay, no, it's back. Yeah, it's back. Didn't that just happen? That literally just happened, but in reverse. They were walking the opposite direction. Oh, there was an open shirt. That was the last of that you can do in this series, because Gacha Life is the only place you could do that. Nice subtle detail of the scarf. No, you have to grab his hand again. Make him stumble backwards.
Maybe start choking him out again. If you don't love me, I swear to God.
Well, he's the one with the scarf right now. I guess that makes him Aizawa. There's that one line that Deku says where it's like, Aizawa's gonna choke me with his scarf or something like that. That's actually in the series.
Oh.
Yep. New favorite song? So possibly? New favorite musical song member? Possibly? Maybe? Yeah, I think so. Mostly because my other favorite was just Ruined. Oh wait, no, it wasn't even my favorite. It was like second, but yeah, it's been Ruined. Still not forgiven Millie. What kind of periodic table do they have at the top there? They have like a few elements listed in an order that is not how they appear.
What's Luke sighing about?
That being said, I do like that we're seeing multiple different classes and not just that one shy teacher who probably should not have a job at the school.
Had a falling out with his freak friends?
No, I think he's just having some issues in the love department.
Oof, that's tough. Shame I can't relate.
I feel for him. Leah still hasn't texted me back since yesterday.
And now from episode 3, Leah might also have a bit of a crush on Jake, which I guess makes that a love square, sort of, maybe? More like a misshapen rhombus.
I can't seem to catch a break.
I keep telling you, stop sending her My Hero Academia memes.
Hey, I just brought up that series. There's nothing wrong with My Hero Academia memes.
This crush of his must be really getting him down.
Must be someone who's really worth the time. Oh wait, it's Xander, never mind.
Maybe Haley could clue me in. Psst, Haley.
Yes?
I can't help but notice that Luke is looking pretty upset today.
I've just realized also all the problems from each of the characters are crush related. I did appreciate that it seems that this show is going in the direction of each member of the music club is actually getting their own individual time in the spotlight, and so we get to see a little bit about what's going on. But it seems so far, at least, it's all love related. And if Aiden's brief mention of what happens in episode 5 and why he started disliking the series parts of the series when that episode came out, it seems like that's still going in that direction. I mean, that's fine, but it kind of feels like you're sort of limiting yourself in that instance, doesn't it? Because I mean, even Millie last episode, it seemed that oh, her problem was the fact that she was relentlessly bullied, and everyone was found out that picking on her gave a grand reaction, so eventually started doing more of that, and it ended up being in a massive feedback loop, turning her into the violent pink-haired devil that almost cost her a position in the band competition. But then it turns out that on top of that, the real motivation behind the actual fights, other than the cumulative effect of all these years, as implied in the song, was just this random crush that has never been mentioned before, and so far has not been mentioned again. Coming in and being like, oh, well, that's why. It's almost like that seems to be like everything that revolves around them. It's not hugely like it's alarming right now, but if the series continues in this vein, it might become that way. Also, bearing in mind that we have 3 separate love triangles, it seems, going on at the moment, and that seems to be all that is on offer right here. I mean, I'm all for a romantic drama, romantic comedy, or whatever it might actually be, but there's got to be something else to it other than just the romance aspect, I feel.
How many episodes is in the series?
11.
Dang.
They don't have time to save themselves. It's just
They do.
It's just
alarming right now, but I'm hoping it's going to change.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's too early to really make a judgment on it, but I'm just hoping it's not a situation of, hey, there's this really important crush character. You will not see them until the final episode.
Well, oh no, we have seen all of the crushes so far, at least.
Yeah, but actually being important.
I guess, yeah. The only well, I mean, technically speaking, I guess the only important crush character so far has been Daisy. You could say Xander as well, but he's also one of the main characters anyway. So
okay, but what about the drum?
I mean, I guess there is that. The drum has been there since the beginning, I suppose. But I wouldn't consider it a main character.
I ship.
You don't happen to know who it is, do you?
Why? Are you interested?
Very funny.
Okay, these two were again. After the Millie incident, these at least their bond. I mean, the whole music club as a whole seems to have accepted him. But I'm glad that Haley definitely seemed to come around super quickly. Again, like Aiden said before, Xander is Xander, but eventually, hopefully, maybe.
Well, maybe I could help him out, give him some advice. I am a charmer with the ladies, after all.
Right.
You're not even a charmer to the audience.
Hold on. Remember in the first scene where Jake went up and talked to Luke, and how he seemed to have guessed that Luke's crush was a guy based on nothing at all. He seems to have just gone back on that now.
Uh-oh.
Well, I hope William's still in the chat, because we have a little bit of a song to sing, don't we? Redcons, step out for me and you. Redcons. Next time, think your story through. There we go. I love how, yeah, of course.
But I'm afraid that's not gonna come in handy in Luke's case.
Oh,
Wow, I wonder why. I clearly have no idea.
And why is that?
Because it's Xander.
Nani? Did you say Xander?
This is the same person who just complained about Millie blurting out his own crush in the club, and here he's doing it in club. Okay, fine. You know, he's surprised. I guess we'll give him a pass. Whatever. Okay. I know it's a cliche, but I love the random cough. I heard it a lot in Avatar. It's just one of those things. It's like, who is doing that every time? But it's because everyone was on screen, and for some it's this disembodied cough, but it just gets past me every time.
Is there a problem at the back?
It was from the teacher.
I mean, that's less fun to think about.
No, sorry, miss.
Do you
The random partner with Hayden is one of the background besties from Luke's past. Oh, so some of the extras actually have gone alongside. That is a great detail to have. Yeah, because of course there would be some of the same kids who would grow up alongside them into the presumed teens that they are right now. Yeah, I do like that. In if this series were written by Aiden, it would be every single one of them. They would never leave. But it's good that there are at least some of them.
I know Heather's does a similar thing with that, yeah.
That probably is because that's a stage play and you have limited amounts of characters and costumes.
Heather's had a movie, what do you mean? Okay, the movie came out sooner.
Sooner than the stage version?
Yeah,
interesting.
The movie came first.
Oh, all right then.
to make a spectacle everywhere you go?
I didn't mean to. It's just, I had no idea.
And yet, but you just met these people, Jake. Obviously. Anyway, in fact, you thought that Haley and Xander were going out when you first met them. Why are you surprised you don't know the ins and outs of their love lives? Anyway, yeah, Leah, Zoe probably is that, but that would make sense. I haven't seen them. I haven't noticed, but yeah, they are. Pretty sure they are best friends. So, yeah, of course they would.
I thought it would have been obvious by now. Then again, it is you we're talking about.
Look.
Yes, a new person who has just come to the group. Did everyone just forget? How much time has passed, actually? Can we get at least some concrete, establishment?
We're in another grade, actually.
They missed the Battle of the Bands last year, so they're doing the one the year afterwards. We just never acknowledge it. Yeah.
Imagine whenever we get the final one, we're like, okay, we've tried this once before, and now it's time to finally...
I wasn't told it was any more than that. Then again, he was pretty protective of Xander that one time.
I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. But I'll warn you now. If you ever hurt Xander, then you'll be dealing with me after.
I do recall that, yeah.
Same here. It's been a while.
It has. Yeah, we reviewed Music Freaks episode 2 like several years ago. Again, should have finished this series a long time ago. Us, I don't mean the actual production because people complain about that too. But yeah. Oh, and Sadie, aka the girl people are afraid of for some reason, is lab partners with Luke, and everyone else is background cat. Hey, well there you go. I guess Luke isn't too afraid of her. Maybe she hasn't spoken yet.
Luke has been pining over Xander for nearly as long as I've known him for. I guess he just doesn't want to ruin their friendship in case Xander doesn't feel the same way.
Are you gonna continue talking to your music girlfriend, or are you actually gonna help me out here?
Don't call me that.
I wouldn't.
And there we go. Another. That was Love Triangle number 1. That was the first one.
Hold on. There's a more. Did someone just accidentally come out?
Yes. No.
Well, because he didn't say anything about boyfriend. He said, "Hey, can you stop talking to your your musical girlfriend?" To which he turns around and says, "Don't call me that."
Actually, that is a good point. Yeah, I guess Jake is trans. All right, fine.
God.
Did he just accidentally like out himself?
Maybe.
Have partnered up with you if I knew you'd just talk to her for the whole lesson. Help out, would you?
Sorry, Drew, I'll help.
Isn't this the middle of the lesson? Okay, that is fantastic. I know how that effect is done now, but even so, I do like that it's there. Nice pouring. And I guess it was too much to have that explosion. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Yeah, that works too. That's what I was saying before about cutting to different effects. That's what wasn't done when Luke walked around the drum set earlier.
Jake?
Great.
That Join the Drama Club sign has still been up there. They're still taking new members. You know what? Actually, I would love to have like another series set in the same school as the Music Freaks, but just about the Drama Club. Then again, it would probably also be called the Drama Club. We'd be accused of ripping that off too. But anyway,
No, it's the Drama Freaks.
that's too obvious. The Drama Dorks.
Yeah.
Now there's a name. Yeah. If Rosie Closey ever watches this video, well, first of all, she probably won't get this far because we have been ragging on this for some time and getting very distracted. But, you know, Drama Dorks would be a good name.
Xander's really got him down, huh? Well, I've been there before. I'm on the scene and I'm inside your head.
Oh,
Please,
no.
we do not need a reminder of this. And also, when you say I've been there before, it's kind of like you have an unrequited. It's not like
I've
Xander.
been inside
Xander
your bed and
doing-
having this in the background is beautiful. I don't know if they know what that quote means.
It's still the worst song in the whole show at this point.
I'm sorry, did you just have intrusive thoughts of being in bed with... Sorry, what?
BB, I think you have forgotten about episode 2 because that was a flashback of a musical number that already happened. It happens to be the worst moment of the worst song, but that's beside the point.
Because to me, that strikes me as you having a little thought and having you in my bed in the background. It's like, and then having to shake it off. It's like, hey, what's the rest of your head like? What are you thinking about with Xander?
I guess if someone hadn't watched the previous episodes, that would possibly be confusing. Which, by the way, to all those people who sometimes will ask me, "Oh, why do I start shows from all the way from the beginning instead of just watching the most recent episodes or something and whatever?" That's why. You know, pretty sure that when we reviewed episode 3, we could just skip to the end to ride that hype train. But no, I need context. Otherwise, this happens.
Hey, Luke!
Oh.
I love how he literally just starts running. Like he's only on the other side of the hall, but he starts running. He's already panting, going ha ha. Like that takes a while.
Jake.
Yeah, hey, I couldn't help but
He has
notice
asthma. Give him a break.
There was a joke in Unbridged where where Ash is leaving Pewter City, and then Brock is running after like, Ash, where?
Is there going to be a jump scare?
Yeah.
Am I? Oh, okay.
Oh.
See, I just saw and heard Jacob panting really heavily, and then just going dead silent, and then simply sitting up, and just staying there. And I was like, "Where's the punchline?"
I know. I was like, is there going to be a jump scare? Well then,
Oh, okay.
And he's gone! And he's back.
Oh, hello.
Okay, so yeah, the save was, thing for a while, and then the joke he was just like so out of breath that even he had something urgent to say in that case. Then he wasn't able to. Anyway, I need to reload the video because I know that doesn't work on here. So, oh, there you go, Shorty, you're on screen now. Still with the wrong profile picture, but oh well.
Listen, I lost my old profile picture. I click on the wrong files.
Just get a different fish or something. Anyway, back to this.
How did you guess?
How did we guess?
Well,
I don't. Hold on. That's not the line.
Maybe there's some way I could help.
I thought the light bulb was there for like a little bit before that. Okay.
Hey, Luke!
Oh, hey, Jake.
Yeah, hey. I couldn't help but notice that you're looking pretty down in the dumps today. I'm guessing it has something to do with that person you like, huh?
How did you guess?
Because that's the reason you were down before.
Well, I know you mentioned something about singing yesterday. I know you might not be able to sing, but just write them a love song. Hey, I could even perform it for you if you like.
I mean,
no.
I can't pretend that I haven't written multiple love songs for multiple people in the past, mostly because they're on this channel. But when I say this channel, I mean the main channel, not the Butter Bunch. But it usually works better if they're performed by the person intended, even if you're not the best singer.
You would really do that?
You think my camera is flipped? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Let me just check. Yeah, it could be. I don't know.
Of course. Hey, I'm sure Haley could sacrifice just a few minutes for us during rehearsals. And Xander will be right there to watch. I'm a genius. Sometimes I even impress myself.
That would be great.
That sounds dangerously close to some of my internal thoughts when I come up with a plan like that. Anyway.
I'll write one tonight. So, you'll sing it tomorrow during lunchtime rehearsals?
Then again, if it was me coming up with this plan and saying, like, I'll write one tonight, if suddenly I get the lyrics, I'm like, what on earth have you written here? Because that would be the part where we differ.
Yeah, sure.
Bro is not a genius. Yeah, he applies himself occasionally. Also, welcome back, Josh.
Sure, but you don't have to rush.
Thank you, Jake. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna go work on it now. I'll see you tomorrow.
But actually, if Jake's going to perform it, doesn't he also need to rehearse it first and then, like, I guess, well, yeah, oh, wait, no, because I guess if Luke just performs it once as like a frame of reference, then Jake could, I guess, understand from there where to go. Or maybe, well, I say once, but it would probably need to be several times, because in my experience, writing songs for other people, it's obviously not going to be once because people need to practice, but sometimes it is more than that.
Okay then. Well, I'm glad that cheered him up. Well, I hope things work out between Xander and Luke. Or things might get pretty awkward tomorrow.
Yeah, you might just doom the club. How do you feel about that? It's not so
I feel like the world has been set ablaze as I'm looking into these big old eyes.
As the screen slowly fades into the dark void.
Alright, today we should practice our performance skills.
And there we go, the one effect that I did in fact rip off from this series, but specifically in the last episode of The Mutant Girl. With BB's audio, in fact. This is going to be awkward, I can just tell it's going to be. Potentially.
I really appreciate that we're just muffling the main character's voice like that.
Well, it's only when the
we could have muffled more Winna's voice or someone less important,
come on. Look, I muffled Danny Gonzalez's music. That's already very important.
We don't want to just sound good on stage, but also look good. Does anyone know where Luke and Jake are?
I'm here. Sorry I'm late. I needed to get something from my locker. Where's Jake?
He hasn't turned up yet. Typical.
Oh.
What's that you got there?
Oh, this is... Jake proposed that I try writing my own song yesterday, so...
You wrote a love song?
Wait, what? Really, Luke?
Why is that such a shock to Millie? Is Luke just the most unromantic person alive? I don't think so.
That's so unlike you.
I didn't know you were interested in songwriting.
Well, not really, but I wanted to try it out. Jake even said that he'd sing it before we started rehearsals.
How can he sing a song before you start rehearsals? He's not even here in rehearsals.
But I guess we can't do that today.
I mean, it's not like Jake is the only one here who can sing, though. Why don't you give it a go, Haley?
Sean!
It's probably in a different key, that's why?
I can't believe what you're suggesting!
Don't be silly. You know your voice is amazing.
Oh, please, Haley! We haven't heard you sing in ages!
But honestly...
Actually, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. So, the whole reason that Jake joined this club was because the club was looking for a singer. And now you're telling me that Haley was able to sing the whole time, and everyone here, including Haley, mistrusted Jake at the start of this season? At the start of this show, and there was a solution the whole time, and none of them considered, oh, wait a minute, remember the person you haven't heard sing in ages, who happens to already be in the music club? Also, it's the president of the music club, I think? No one considered that? Redcons, they're bad for me and you. Redcons, next time think your story through.
Man, the writer's strike really hit this show hard.
Oh dear me. Okay, and this is about the same time the Mutant Girl got a second writer as well. Right. Also, what are pre-rehearsals? No, they're already. They've been saying rehearsal the whole time.
It's the rehearsals for the rehearsals.
No, stop.
Honestly, guys, I'm really out of practice, so maybe we should just wait for Jake to...
Oh, please, stop with the modesty, Haley. You know you're good.
Yeah, but I can insist about this now, not when we were looking for a singer to audition for us.
Besides, we could be waiting all...
This is explained later. It's explained... Oh, okay. Let me guess. So it's explained in a later episode because someone mentioned it in the comments. I'm glad that some people are critical of this show before we were. Alright, that gives me hope.
All day for that oaf to turn up.
I don't want to force you or anything, Haley.
I will say
It's also another very British word.
I will say the sexuality change, admittedly, could have not actually been a sexuality. It could have just been a bunch of typos. I'm just saying it. Like I would not be surprised if it was just an actual typo and then they just did not catch it.
That should have been caught in the edit, though.
Oh, it should have.
I'd really appreciate it if you do this for me. We're your family, remember? You don't need to be anxious.
Sounds like a certain last name that has to be explained. Oh, we're talking about like the whole Hyrule thing. Yeah, that does need to be explained.
Just in front of us.
Alright, you win.
Oh, yeah!
That's more like it.
Why are you guys just laughing?
Thank you so much, Haley.
That's what they do in animated shows when someone when a happy moment happens, they just start randomly laughing.
Here, I really hope you like the song. I'm not really a writer, so...
That's okay, Luke. There is a first time for everything.
I actually wrote this for the track I found online. Maybe I could send it to your laptop, Sean?
Hey, can we get rid of that other singer guy we were thinking about?
Yes, that, and also, if you found the track that you found online, again, speaking from experience, because that's how, like, most of my original songs are done from tracks online, they're all in a specific key already, so unless Sean is going to immediately hop into Audacity or Adobe Audition or something and change the key to match the female singer, this is not going to work.
That would be great.
I'm so excited! It feels like forever since we heard Haley sing.
Okay, so he just sent them now, so let's see how long it takes for them to start playing the
Wait,
song.
I'm so confused. Okay, is this anyone else, or is this actually just an autism moment? Because I'm misinterpreting what she's talking about at this point. Because, like I thought, like, pink-haired person over here, right? I thought whenever the first time she was like, oh, it's been so long with the puppy dog guys, the way that she spoke, I thought she was being sarcastic. But now it feels sincere.
I'm pretty sure it was sincere before, because again, remember, they went through the trouble of auditioning a separate singer. If it had been recently that Haley had sung, she probably would still just have done it, and this whole the whole show wouldn't have happened.
I guess it just didn't sound at all like pleading to me. It was just like a thing that
I get
happens.
what you mean. It's like borderline or mocking. I guess yes. That is also because Millie is just the most inconsistent character so far. Anyway, more like an instrument. I know instrumental track. That's what I said. Yeah, track you found online. Use the instrumental track. You make the lyrics. You do perform. That's how I make all my. I understand the process of that. Just the instrumental tracks. Any track whatsoever is going to be in a certain key, and it needs to be
those are
transformed
actually made with a fabulous thing called instruments, Jacob.
Yes. That's what they're called, instrumentals.
And
yes.
Yeah, and so people will play those instruments to make music.
They will indeed.
And you would call this process, right? Song making. And it was commonly practiced by the song benders until the lyrics attacked.
The lyrics would have just merged in that case.
That's also what the Christians said in the medieval ages, but not everyone saw it that way.
So basically, back to what I was saying, any instrumental or anything played by instruments, in fact, whether by the songbenders or otherwise, is going to be in a certain key. And if you prepare a certain track for something, specifically, I'm guessing because he must have written down the notes at the same time, those are going to need to be transcribed into something else if you're going to have a singer with a different vocal range to your own perform the track.
Okay.
Yeah. That's arguably what I should have done when I sent Aiden the track for Wings, because I knew that his vocal range was different to my own, but that's beside the point. I've learned from that mistake.
And whenever that gets remade, do you already have an improved version?
I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that anymore, because that's actually big. But I have to talk to Aiden about that, because if he wants to remake this, he wants to improve the original performance and try with whatever improved vocal range he would have now, because his voice would have matured in that time. Or if he wants to try in his own key, in which case I can transform it. It's actually fairly easy, but it's not. But it has to go through a certain program first, which I don't think is going to be opened in time. But we're going to find that out now.
She won't do it if you make her nervous.
All right, I've got.
Okay, so he's got the track. How long does he take before it starts playing?
Got it. Are you ready to sing, Haley?
Ready as I'll ever be.
He's not going to bother. Okay, so yeah, this is wrong already.
No pressure.
You got this, girl.
I want you to show me.
Hold on. So she starts in. Okay, that's another. Luke didn't cue her in or anything. So, like, how does she know when is she supposed to start? Versus like when.
Because she is a music freak.
She's not a music psychic, though.
She's a lyric bender. See.
Oh my goodness. I feel like, again, as someone who has directed a musical, I had to cue people in for a long time before eventually they got where the instrumental actually came in. If I had decided to start them off without the instrumental kicks in a few seconds afterwards, the vocals start before the track goes. So there is no way she could have used that beforehand to cue herself. Oh God. Okay.
How to get to know someone like you, someone like you. I want you to know me, 'cause I know then you'll see.
Oh wait, actually, maybe there is one way he had done it, but this is like a very, very, very big, like grasping at straws, like a very big stretch. Maybe what he did was he put the vocal notes, and then on a separate score, like he underneath or above, he then transcribed in painstaking detail the instruments of every single part of the instrumental onto the same paper, all in one night.
Oh God!
That is the only way that this would have worked.
The problem with that is that she's not actually looking at the paper even.
That's even worse, but you know, that's.
I'm just saying, there is nothing on that side.
Okay, yeah, that's limited gacha resources. That's the implication.
Okay, fine. Nonetheless, it's still out of her general vision.
Well, also gacha life, you can't really tilt your head down just yet. Again, all those things will hopefully be fixed in the next episode, whether animated or gacha club, whatever it may end up being.
We could be true.
Okay, she's closing her eyes now. That's no excuse anymore.
Be true. I want you to see what I see in us. Something so real, something so real. I want you to see that this is a love we both feel.
Did you guys just catch that editing bit?
Sort of.
Well, she was louder, and then it immediately dropped.
Oh no, that was me. That was me.
Oh.
I reduced the audio on restream. That was me.
We both feel. And how will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying?
More like, how will you ever know what to sing if you don't open your eyes?
Without trying. And how will we ever see if we are meant to be? It's terrifying. It's terrifying.
Okay, did you see Millie there is really enjoying it, but Xander is just nonplussed. So again, the problem with this setup is that now Luke has actually handed this off to yet a different person. Even Jake performing it was going to be vague enough to not really understand. I think Jake didn't show up here as an attempt like, oh, well, I guess Luke's got to do it himself. Unfortunately, as it turns out, Haley, who is a completely uninvolved party member who is not in on the plan whatsoever, is now performing it. See, in Victorious, there is an episode where Andre temporarily falls for Jade and actually writes a love song for her, and then changes the word Jade to babe, and that was it. But I'm pretty sure he gets Tori to perform it, and that is intentional because he doesn't want to ruin anything, and therefore doesn't want to perform it himself and then be like, oh, well, this is my actual feelings. I wouldn't want it to be. He doesn't want it to be known. He just wants to get those feelings out there and process them. So, what was done is a deliberate attempt in a different show to mask affections for someone is being used here to reveal them. Doesn't seem like it's going to work very well. Or I should say, doesn't seem like it should work very well, because this is Rosie Closey we're talking about. It probably will. And because he spent all night painstakingly writing notes of an instrumental that he found online, he only had time to write one verse and one chorus. What a shame. Oh my goodness. And yes, you were right. I guess the song, I did hear the word meant to be several times, so you're probably right about this.
Yeah.
You
That was amazing, Haley. You sang it so beautifully.
See?
Somehow it was completely 100%
Mm.
accurate to what I was intended, which, speaking from someone who's written songs before by other people, never, ever happens on the first try.
I don't like
This
that
episode is triggering
delivery.
me.
That delivery rubs me the wrong way. Like him saying you sang so beautifully. It doesn't sound correct.
This setup rubs me the wrong way. This is going to go into a Jacob Gets Triggered compilation or something.
Right.
Right. Imagine students passing by the room, suddenly hearing Haley sing. It would be muffled, but they
She
would be able
can
to hear
sing.
it. Isn't that the name of the first episode? He Can Sing.
Yes.
What? Haley can sing?
I called it.
Oh.
Me calling what was gonna happen was the end of the video. I feel honored.
Not quite. We have the ceremonious announcement from Rosie Closey at the moment.
Okay,
Let's see
it was the end of the episode. That
It
counts.
was, yes. It counts.
Hey guys, so you're probably wondering why I paused the outro so early. Wait,
Not really. You kind of always show up at the end of these. It's just weird how the outro isn't playing right now.
don't click off yet. I have something I'd like to share with you guys. Drum roll, please.
It's not
Okay, that
blushing.
is-
I don't want it.
That is cute. That is cute, the idea, though.
I have my very own plush. That's right, your Gacha mum got turned into this very adorable...
Your gotcha mum. Is that what she calls herself? Oh,
I wouldn't be surprised if the fans called her that and she just kind of adopted it.
Okay, fair enough.
Philza had a similar thing where everyone was just kind of treating him like his
Dadza.
dad.
Yeah. I remember the whole Dadza thing.
Yeah, so
I think
Dad's
it
is
was
just
actually
now an
Shorty who said
official
that for the
thing.
first time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Shorty told me who Dadza was before I knew who Philza was, so thanks for that, Shorty.
I think there's actually even like a Dadza like YouTube's figure now.
Of course.
that you can have for yourself. So I've actually been working with Makeship over the past
It's able to make tea because British.
couple months to make this, and it's the first time I've made a product for this channel, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And you can get your own. Since
The
it's
plushie can
limited
levitate.
edition, we'll be running a 3-week campaign over on the Makeship website for pre-orders if you'd like.
Oh, it's a 3-week. Okay, yeah. This is definitely this is the 2020 episode. Sorry to burst anyone's bubble. These are probably sold out.
To get your hands on the Mother Rosie plush. However, in
The Mother Rosie. Okay.
order to get these made, we
Hey, Vegas. There we go.
Is she just headbutting the keyboard?
Yes.
You know, again, as a fellow Vegas Pro user, that is indeed how the application works.
Oh.
That's why musical episodes take so long. I spend all my time with applying headache medication because I keep going. Anyway.
Oh, that makes more sense, actually.
We have to have at least 400 orders. So if you do want your own British mum plush to make scary British noises under your bed, please consider
Enough thing. I remember that was a reference to a different video entirely.
getting
but yeah.
one. The link will be below. Anyway, I feel really bad for ruining the outro like that. Sean, would you mind doing the honors?
You got it.
It's literally just okay.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for watching.
What the? No.
Wait, why didn't you just wait?
I think this is the part of the automated process. So this is already from the other episode. I think it's be the same dialogue again, but she ruined the outro, which is fun by herself. What?
Plot twist. This is actually lore. There's actually 2 Rosie Closies, and this one is unaware of the other.
Yeah, one of them is Gacha Mum, and the other one is Rosie. The one we just saw before, that's not Rosie. That was Gacha Mum. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
there we go. We found
fan-
the lore.
The fans manifested an entirely new entity, which then immediately proceeded to make merch out of itself.
It is exactly like Darkiplier and Jet and Anti.
I was going to say like Unus and Annus, but those work too.
Freaks. If you did enjoy the video and you'd like to support me to make more episodes of this series, then please give a like on the video for me and also
Yeah, see, no reference to the merch end of it
hit
at all.
that subscribe button. If you can't wait for the next episode, then make sure to follow me on Instagram for sneak peeks, as well as my second account, Extra Rosie. This, of course, wouldn't have been possible without all of my amazingly talented voice actors, so...
Oh wait, no, this is different because in the previous outro announcement, there was a credit to the person who animated the fight sequence in episode 3.
Yeah.
So these are different every time. So yeah, just make one announcement. What are you doing?
Please go and check them out in the description.
Maybe she just really wanted to do the joke, and so she just decided to...
Yeah, she really wanted to try and, you know, pull a Cusco or something.
That's all from me. Stay tuned for the next episode. Bye, guys!
Wow, okay.
This show. Okay.
I think we already said our cons, so do we have any pros?
I mean, I've said some pros as well, obviously. Particularly, I'm glad that the highlight of this episode was indeed one of the musical numbers. Not the third one, the second one specifically. The first one was kind of like rehearsal. That was okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one, Seasons. I can see why Aiden likes that song so much, and it does seem like it was a natural choice for this episode. Maybe even might have been the inspiration behind it. I don't actually know, but it wouldn't surprise me either way. And it's good to see that Jake's streak of philanthropy did not just end in the last episode. That it is still going to it still carried on into this one, despite the person who he applied it to in the previous one thoroughly stabbing in the back mere moments before this episode started. Kind of ruining the impact of that last one a little bit. So that I guess is another con, that it kind of detracts from not only the episode that came before it, but also at some points, arguably, the entire setup for the show as a whole. So no wonder it gets apparently explained later why Haid refused to sing. Maybe that's maybe a future episode is going to be about her or something, and about why she stopped singing and therefore wanted to recruit somebody else, and no one brought it up. But then again, that would also raise the question of why she accepted to sing this one-off time right now, considering how unreliable their other singer is. So I don't that either way you look at it, there's going to be a plot hole or a retcon applied somewhere in this lineup. It just depends where you want to place that for yourself. It'll probably be up to personal interpretation, but it's still nonetheless an error that is going to be very hard to cover up. So that better be a pretty good explanation. Otherwise, we're in some hot water here.
If there is a reason, then I'm so excited to hear it. Not because I think it'll be like groundbreaking for lore or anything, but because I know it will be a comically tragic backstory.
You want to see how?
And I am so excited to see what super depressing stuff they can make up about something just so little that they just did not need to make so serious.
Yeah, I mean, there was a simple reason for me not liking to sing for some time. I hit puberty. That was it.
And that was your backstory, yeah.
That was my backstory. Not exactly a hugely interesting part. Very difficult to make a musical number out of that one. But yeah, that was. And then eventually, just at one point, randomly, a random event triggered like me to go over that entirely. So
puberty was your canon event.
Can you imagine? Yeah, Mars is like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Never once has his voice break.
Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Hey, man.
No, that's the opposite, because then it gets deeper, and then he's already just bypassed it. No, it's gonna just stay like super high pitched.
Oh no, he goes into the future, and it's just like a recycled version of like his first time trying to do the shoulder touch in the first movie. they just recycle the line, and he's like, no, it can't be.
Wow.
Just show several different versions of himself at different ages, and they all sound exactly like him. All right, I'll give the music freaks this one thing. It puts us all in a very silly mood, and that is definitely,
For
I guess,
sure.
on the Butter Bunch side of things, that does seem to be what people like with the videos featuring all of us.
Mhm.
And yeah,
Speaking of which, please do watch the Butter Bunch more. We've been uploading weekly
for
actually.
3 years.
Mhm.
Well, not weekly for
Sure.
3 years. We were loading for 3 years in total, but we're uploading weekly as of recently.
Yeah, not like a permanent thing. Don't get too used to it. But for a couple of videos, we'll be doing that weekly grind because we have some stuff recorded.
Yeah, we should do another session of that at some point. But once everyone is present and well and everything, obviously.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right. But I guess for now, that the 3rd anniversary does conclude. It wasn't quite as spectacular as we would have liked, but then again, I wasn't really around for that, and I'm the only one who is obsessed with keeping calendar dates and this kind of stuff. So it makes sense. But oh well, more what ifs or something in the future. I'm currently writing another one, so don't you worry. Got back to that today. All right.
I too am in the process of doing a ton of research actually for my own big project. You FNAF fans will eat good soon. Well, I say soon, actually, not super soon. I'm not gonna pull like a random YouTube type of soon. Not soon. This year, hopefully within this month or two.
And as for you Dragon Ball fans, you'll be pleased to know that when my brother was clearing out a bunch of his stuff, it turns out that all the time I said that he had random manga extracts that he came across for some reason. Turns out there are a lot more than I thought there were. So rest assured, I've been reading up as well as watching up. So future what ifs will probably have some manga sprinkled in there as well.
Hey, Jacob doing his own bit of research.
Ooh.
There you go. But yeah, for now, it is indeed time to leave. So please leave a like or dislike as your opinion matters kind of answer already. That's the outro for the main channel, and the outro for the Butter Bunch, of course, is let me know your thoughts means of liking or disliking and leaving your comments on what was your favorite musical number in this one. And please, none of you say the 3rd one because, God. But we'll see you all soon enough, either for Drama Dorks, in fact, or for another Butter Bunch video. Toodle pip.
Bye-bye.